time cuckoo for Cocoa Pops.
For each man in his time to take, until he walks along the beach and sees his future in the water, along with all within his reach. I haven't needed a book to watch.
Sometimes men take matters into their own hands. You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
As you guys know, it is Drunken Chat, son. Early. It's Drunken Chat, son. Before we get started, I have to say, fuck the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is the third time they fucked me out of some fucking DraftKings winnings. I told myself not to bet those motherfuckers, and guess what the fuck I did? I bet the motherfuckers again tonight, and they fucked me. So fuck you, Cleveland. And Aaron, ready for the intro? Ready?
Yeah. Hello, this is the Innovative Perversion.
Hello.
I'm Ryan Adam. How y'all doing? We're in Drunken Chat Zone now. I guess we're live. I apologize.
Yes.
I was eating Oreos.
You were eating Oreos.
Yep.
You know what's crazy?
How do you know they're Oreos?
Because the hot chick with the big titties at the supermarket who was helping me shop got me the Oreos.
Oreos are the knockoffs.
Yeah,
the originals were like these things called like hydrochloride or some hydroxys. I think they were called actually.
Hydroxy.
Yeah. Let's see.
How do you know she didn't get you their brand?
But you know what's crazy is my wife actually bought a.
I'm blind. I'm not that fucking blind.
The Kirkland Oreos.
What's going on, everyone? UCE.
Get a
Just
new
glad
tattoo?
to be here. No, I've had this tattoo. Like, this is old. This old thing.
This old thing.
Shows you how much I pay
Yeah.
attention to you.
Well, that's the funny thing too, because like, huh?
I said you look
I was
well
gonna say,
rested.
I'm relaxed.
He said,
I got you.
Aaron said he came straight from work to freaking Drunken Chat. Well, you did Nirvana first to warm up.
Well, I did Nirvana earlier, and then we had a 30-minute break in between, so I'm well relaxed. Looking super Asian today.
Got you. Google.
Yeah.
Turn his mic up. Turn his mic up.
Oh man. Okay, man. Big Remo in the house, man. Relaxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the same place as the Jeezy is. You know what I'm saying?
Relax.
I got a little bit of Hennessy too, so I'm good. You know
Oh man, y'all making me jealous, man.
I didn't want to tell you, but I was like,
Y'all making me jealous, man.
I've been thinking about it all week.
I feel you. I can't wait till March, man. I can't wait till March.
Hello, everybody. I am the Ultra Maximus, or at least I was at one point. Sometime ago.
Why aren't you now?
I don't know. Apparently, I've forgotten how to Ultra. Fuck.
So, are you the artist formerly known as Ultra?
No, I think I still am known as him. I just don't know if I'm as ultra as I should be. If you know what I mean. But I'm here, and I'm happy to be here, and hanging out with the crew on a Friday night.
Do your haircut, man.
No.
Listen,
you're like T with mid transmission.
Look, you got to understand. The hair that still grows on my head, I'm thankful that it still fucking grows. Okay, I'm at that age where.
Well, no. So what's going to happen is he's got to grow it out absolutely freaking nasty and crazy, and then he's got to come on one day in a freaking suit like he used to.
Yeah.
Back on the Impressive Defects.
Yeah, the Impressive Defects we used to wear the suit.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, when I was still a real estate agent, realtor with a real estate license and stuff, but I no longer have that, so I'm no longer keeping up that public image, except for the public image that I keep of myself. But you know, the beard's been trimmed like I don't know, like 10 times in the last couple of years. Imagine if I never trimmed it. That's
Crazy.
that's the insanity there. I haven't had a haircut in probably 2 years, and I think. Yeah, my hair is actually as long as my beard, if not a little bit longer. See?
That's insane.
But it's curly, so you can't really tell. And of course, it's thin as all get out because I'm getting old. And you know, I still try to make this shit look good, and I think I do a pretty good job of it. See, there's the Ultra.
Ultra's
Yeah,
back.
It is.
So I hope you're all doing well. I don't shit. You know what? I forgot to turn on the live chat. There's the live chat.
Yeah, I was about to say, what the fuck is going on?
Oh man,
Yo,
They're
I
not,
was Lucas.
they're not used to our new time. They're not used to our new time of starting.
No, I know, because hot 10 is going on. Definitely, like I said, I want you guys to go check out the hot 10 and then check back what is in the beginning for the replay. But
Wait,
there will be
there's
spec
a new hot
news
10?
in the beginning. Yeah, every Friday, 11:30.
I'm so out of the loop, man. I haven't been looking at the.
Oh, I don't. You know what's crazy, and I want to know if and Lucas was spot on. Oh, the list is up.
It is up.
On the website.
It is up.
Oh, let's
believe.
let's take a look.
Well, let me refresh it, make sure I'm not fucking around. But
Oh.
take Ultra
Oh,
off
yeah,
the
it's
freaking
up.
Victory.
It was December 9th a few hours ago.
Yeah, it was.
Oh wow! So
They're probably
Lucas
supposed to be
told
at the
us.
same time.
Yeah.
Lucas told us. Lucas told us to get 2 of those 4 books that I'm seeing right now.
So the first one that I told everybody to get was that Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, #3. That Santa Claus.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, Lieber Mayho. I told everybody to get that. And then the other one that I told everybody to get is Miles Morales Spider-Man, that #1 Peach Momoko 1 to 200 variant. Spoilers. There was a new. Apparently, there's 2 new characters. I'm not tracking the one that they're talking about in here, the Giraffe Spider-Man. I've read it.
Giraffe?
Are you talking about the chick?
Wait.
So that's who I was tracking. I was tracking the first appearance of Rambler, but she doesn't make an appearance in her costume. She just makes an
Yeah, she
appearance
does it
as
in her
normal.
civilian opinion.
Right.
So, are we talking about shit? I had a train of thought and I lost it already. Shit.
So and the reason why I was able to successfully pin that is because for the last 3 months, I've been looking at the pre-sales, and this book has been hot. The cover A and the Torrin Clark one, right? Get the Momoko. Forget the Momoko. It's been the Torrin Clark to me that has been consistently selling. Really, like I couldn't freaking keep any copies here with me. I kept freaking selling them. Then after that, apparently this week people started picking up on the cover A, so that was selling good as well. The graffiti, that graffiti joint, that joint was selling as well. The cat one, not so much. But if people are willing to pay $225 in that Moko, that's fine. But definitely those red covers were selling like hotcakes this week.
And I was going to ask if you had any of the Clarks in stock. Are they still in stock?
The Clarks?
Yeah,
they are. I'm gonna have to check on that later. But oh no, they're not. They're not. Because you remember, like that Monday, I sent a message to y'all that hey, that shit was freaking. That shit was all sold out.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Well, I was gonna order 200 of these, but
you should have ordered the 200. This is one time when you decided to be.
I had no. Right, I'm not drinking anymore, so I can't make bad decisions anymore.
So hold on.
I haven't hit you with a spec matrix to empty your wallet in a while.
So you need like Drunken Mail to like make those kind of like irrational decisions.
Absolutely.
Oh, I remember what my joke was. Remember that Peach Momoko cover where it was the the Spider-Man #1 swipe with like the really long neck.
Yeah.
Was
Giraffe
that
neck.
the first appearance of Giraffe Spider-Man?
It might
No,
be.
No, but is it really Giraffe Spider-Man? It's really that's what his name is.
That's what it says right there, and I don't think Ben would put Giraffe Spider-Man in his article if it wasn't actually a thing. Giraffe
But then-
Spider-Man, everybody, because derivative is not derivative enough nowadays.
You know, and I love it's turning into Star Wars, man. It's just like all these characters that are just
Everybody's a Wookiee.
it's crazy, man. It's like, and I love Star Wars, but it's like every comic book there's a first appearance. And I'm not saying that, but it's like these last two runs have had a first appearance, and they're like not going anywhere.
But would it
Yeah,
really
this is
count as a
so-
first
no, there's
appearance on that previous cover that she did? Because
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm saying.
that was a facsimile to
Was that the
the foreign
McFarlane
series.
facsimile?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
McFarlane facsimile with a real long neck, and I
Yep.
don't know if the Giraffe Spider-Man was actually a thing, and that was actually what she was doing there, or if my joke just hit. Okay, so whichever it is.
Joke may have just hit.
All of the above. We'll go with all of the above.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm okay.
Okay.
So
So
when
the other book Lucas told.
Okay, so her name is Reneem, and I just looked through the book, and I don't see any Giraffe Spider-Man.
Okay, good.
And the book, the cover that's not getting a lot of sales is the blank cover for the Miles
Which
Morales.
is fucking crazy because I'm going to order a lot of those because it's Miles Morales. He never had a blink cover, I don't think.
He's never had a
Correct me
blank?
if I'm wrong. Correct me
They're
if I'm
throwing
wrong.
darts at a board. That's right, Hartman. That's exactly what's going on.
And then
Well, that might
I'm
be a good
happy
play,
to
though,
see.
because it's off season for con season, right? And
Yeah.
so as soon as
Right.
like people around February or March are going to start looking for those blank covers so they can get their commissions.
Yeah.
I might have to go
So
get one of
Lucas,
those blanks and
like
give you a-
that order in for me, Lucas, please.
Yeah. Lucas, can you still order the blanks?
I'm gonna have to check, but I do have some copies here. If people
No,
need
no,
them.
you don't. No, you don't. It's all those motherfuckers.
It's like the panel has claimed them already.
Yeah.
I just got to remember.
And number
200. I got that 1 to 200, so I got 200 of something around here.
Lying around.
Torn cards. Right.
You
Number,
got
I should have.
number,
Now that I think about it, I should have ordered 400.
Lucas got that
Right.
Mocha around.
Apparently, the neck on Miles is the reason why he was the first appearance of Giraffe Spider-Man. So there really is no Giraffe Spider-Man in there. But Giraffe Spider-Man was done by Peter first on that other Momoko cover.
and number 4.
Number 4, yes. You ordered how many? Did you order? You ordered 2, right?
Ordered 50,
You ordered 50.
and I got
Okay.
2 of
Yeah, you got
these,
2.
and it's still
Right.
in the box. And I'm not gonna make the foolish decision I did last time and sell my Moon Girl 1 in 25. I'm gonna slab it.
So believe it or not, I know Ben has it here, has that 1 to 25, but the play was not the 1 to 25.
It was the Scotty Young.
It was the Scotty Young. Yes, those were selling very good. A lot
Yes,
of them, and at regular price. So the Scotty Young was the play there. I made a mistake. I ordered a bunch of the. I ordered the Scotty Youngs, but I also ordered the Momokos. I should have just went all Scotty Young on that one. But the Scotty Youngs are definitely selling very well.
Yeah.
I did 25 Youngs and Scotty Young. 25 Peach. I like the Peach Momoko a lot as well. And number 2 is what? It was another book that
And-
you told us to get.
Yes, that Thanos Death Note, the number 1 EM just 1/100. The play here is not, and once again, the play here was not the incentive. The play here was, in fact, let me go ahead and let there you go. Was that poster homage variant? That was the play. That was the play. A little bit under. Those were not necessarily selling at cover price, just a little under the cover price, but they were selling like freaking hotcakes. They were kind of trickling in before, and I saw those sales. But as soon as that, like maybe like Monday, boom! All of a sudden, those sales were just busting through.
Yeah. Once people seen it, they were like, "Oh, I gotta have that."
Yeah. So the reason why that was going off is because it was the first appearance of his wife. We're not talking about death, but his actual wife. I forget what her name is, like Green or something like that. Maybe Ultra could skim through the book and tell me what her name was real quick because I don't have a copyright by me. But yeah, it was the first appearance of his wife, and don't know where they're going with it. Supposedly she died, but they don't really show her dying on panel or anything like that. So it's possible that she could be coming back at some point. But definitely that poster homage is fire. I sold out of those. Actually, I did not sell out of those. I still got some. Maybe like
Can we
two. I
go
think I
back
got
to
like
that
couple.
the Moon Girl though? Has Scotty Young ever drawn her on the cover? Has he ever
No,
done a Moon
that's
Girl?
why I love it so much.
I should have bought more. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, is the movie poster? Is that a Gone with the Wind homage?
Looks
I
like
guess I
it.
can see that.
Yeah.
Right. But
But
yeah,
I mean, I honestly don't give a damn.
Charlotte. But yeah, like like I called this week before, like on last week's show, I said, hey, this is going to be a pretty big week. This is the first time in a while where we've seen how many that came out this week. There's 1, 2, 3 that Quest #1, Legend of Zelda #125, 2, 3,
I don't know if I ordered.
4, 5 books that came out this week, all on the freaking list.
I don't think I ordered the Quest. I think I did.
You said you had more of those movie covers, Lucas?
I think I got a couple. I may have more. I'm gonna have to check.
Yeah, put make a little invoice for me, and I got you.
Yeah,
Got you going.
I need an invoice too, sir.
No.
I'm trying to get rid of all this shit. I need space because I got more shit coming in, man. See.
Well, hook up Mel first, and then I'll take his sloppy seconds.
No, I'm blind out fucking with you, bro. You get what you got to get, bro. I'm just fucking with you. Movement Comics in the building. Yo, let's give a shout out to the people who's joining us while Hot 10 is on. Eric Hurd in the building. Nowhere Bad is in the middle. Harvest Scorecard.
I don't know if you can see the stack. Let's see if you guys can see the stack. No, you guys can't see the stack. All right, here we go. Those are all blanks.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm in about 20 of those. I'm telling you, don't. And then, matter of fact, there's still a stock in Midtown as well. Don't sleep on that blank. I'm telling you, blank covers. Somebody you need to do a spec basis on blank covers because it's some of them shits get a lot of price. Like the Invincible blank cover, just for the commission I did, I had to pay $40 for that blank cover.
Yes.
And Garbage Pail Kids blank cover, that's like a $40-$50 book. Not the new one, but the old one. It has some weird title to it, but it came out a couple of years ago. That shit is hitting, Brett. You gotta do a spec basis on blank covers, man.
The Bitterroot one.
The Bitterroot one was tough. Oh, Mama Comics in the building. Glad to see you. Turn your mic on.
No te escucho.
That does not turn the mic on.
Can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Corella is her name. Took me a while.
Nope.
Sorry.
Corella, right. This apparently is the sign language portion of the evening.
I'm rusty on my sign language. I can't interpret. No, I used to just be fluent in sign language.
How the fuck does that work?
Lucy, check your settings, and then I would also check. I think you have a mute button, don't you? For your mic.
I'm muted though. I think.
Or a physical one.
There it goes.
Oh, it's not that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Is it not plugged in? I hear that though. He said,
Whoa.
I was like, yeah.
She sounds like Blind Adam. What the fuck? fucking retarded. Harvest, repair tech Tony, haven't seen you in a while. What up, brother? How you feeling?
He said, "What kind of ice cream you selling?"
Is this sniffling for real?
All right, but while Lucy's getting the technical side together, I just wanted to.
Yeah, crazy.
Man, this like freaking crushed me, man. Like,
All right.
Yeah.
As a teenager growing up, man, freaking my whole understanding of how the American dating season evolved around this whole dynamic, man. Freaking the Cheers, man.
Yeah.
This is how big Cheers was for a teenager in Philadelphia, man. My next door neighbor, that dude across the freaking street, he went to work at the actual bar in Cheers. And when he came back to Philly, he was like a fucking god, man, because we all worship this show so much, man. We all love this freaking show so much. And then even the show afterwards, the Frasier show was just such a big thing, man. So to hear her pass away, even though she would pass away at like 71, 73.
Wait, who
like
passed away?
Christy Alley.
Oh, wow.
That was a crazy part. I was like, it was like a 3-part shock. At first, I was like, yeah, Chrissy Alley passed away, and then like, yeah, she had cancer. And fuck, she's 71. I'm like, I used to lust over this lady. Like,
Yeah.
like fuck, I'm getting old, bro. So it was like, it was a triple shocker.
All right.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. I mean, between her and if you told me between her and Dan, what's his name? Who would have passed away first? I would have thought Dan, definitely me, and freaking all that crazy shit he used to do back in the day. But yeah, once again, man, freaking just a sad week for us.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Peace.
Yeah, man.
Beautiful one.
The last couple of weeks have been a real bitch for celebrity passings too.
Yeah. This whole month, man, is just, and that's just the way it is, man. During the colder month, man, you just start noticing like a lot more older people just start passing away, man. It's just, so once again, hug your family or friends tight, and freaking, you just never know. All right, so we just talked about the stuff that came out this past week.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Finally.
Okay, sorry.
Welcome,
Mariah
bienvenidos.
disconnected-
Where I pulled
Mariah
the cable out.
disconnected the microphone. So I didn't see that it was from the bottom. It was missing the cable.
Yeah, you got to start from the bottom.
It's always the simple thing.
I know.
And I must say, you were looking very, very good in the Christmas thing post you put. I was like, hold up.
I was like, mama said, now that's what we doing now.
I told you.
Yeah, don't say. I'm like, take that fucking picture that said there's trash and shit. Like, no, young lady, look a little too good here. Just take that shit down.
Yeah, because at some point, I'm gonna have to introduce my wife to Mama, and she's like, "Oh, is that bitch? Oh, is that bitch?" Like, oh no, I was already nervous about Laura showing up to Baltimore Con because, but she didn't show up. It was just, but look at the cute little baby.
Yeah.
Everywhere. I'm like,
No.
I'm just gonna stop by for a little bit because look
You gotta
at
trying to use her foot to grab stuff. Like, hold on.
her
Grab.
with her foot. Look at I'm not letting her with her hand, but she's trying to use her feet.
She's like, I'm ready to get it. She's just looking for something to grab.
Yes, she's a handful.
She's gonna be a
She's
future
sleepers.
soccer player.
Look at her. Yeah,
Like,
she's
you
trying
get
to
it.
get in there, and I have all my crafts and stuff like that in there, so I can't let her touch anything.
It's like, no.
Yeah,
No,
Joe,
you
what up,
gotta-
baby? How you feeling, brother?
yeah, she's a troublemaker.
You gotta see, but sometimes you gotta let them put their finger in that socket, or if they can hurt themselves, so they learn, so que se aprende. All right,
Right. I know.
just that one time, and then if they do it again after they hurt themselves, that's when you gotta freaking, hey,
Watch out for him.
shanklas, hey,
Right.
hey.
Yep. Oh
Big
yeah.
shout out to Dre in the building. So what's going on? Like, is this House Eve chick? Is she the real deal? Like, people really digging this, bro?
So I don't think so, but I do know that She's got a series that's coming out soon, and I
Wait.
think
Already.
already. So I think what happened was people ignored the hell out of it when it freaking first came out, which was this past, not this week, like last week.
It was last week.
But then, yeah, but then as soon as it was announced that she's got a series coming out, that's when people started going, "Oh, you know what? Maybe this is going to be fun. So let's go ahead and freaking start picking these books up." So that's what happened, and that pushed like the 82 sales this past week. Fantastic Four number 2. I have no idea what's going on with that, but that was
That's
strong
promo
for
for
Fantastic Four. That was strong. I don't know what I gotta figure. I I need to figure out what's going on with that one. We have already covered that Miles Morales cover A. Don't know what's going on with that one. I don't think I got any freaking cover A's except for what
Which
the
one?
people for that number
I should
one.
have fucking ordered 200. I should have ordered 200
Yeah.
because I would fucking it wasn't even Lucas's fault this time. It was my fault. I was being cheap, so can't blame nobody else. Can't blame Aaron.
But the thing is, I definitely have been advocating people save your money. If you feel funny about it, it's better for you to save your money and put that money towards something else than putting it towards something that we just don't know yet, right? Like this Punisher, it's got 35 sales. Though I don't know what's going on with that one. I don't know what's going on with the Spider-Man 3. That Daredevil, I know there was a 1 at 25 that came out this past week. I haven't even freaking read it yet.
It was a great book.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did think I do think I saw some sites saying, "Oh man, it's an interesting storyline." But Daredevil has been really good for the last 2 years, anyways. The Amazing Spider-Man number 129. I'm sick of facsimiles, but apparently they're still
They
selling
put out
really
a
well.
facsimile for it.
Yeah, for the first appearance of Punisher. Yeah, there's a facsimile for it that came out, or no, it's supposed to come out next week, 12/18. Dark Web, um, Dark Web. I forget what's going on with that one. And then that Miles Morales Spider-Man number 2. I think people are hinging on that's going to be the first time that she actually puts on the suit. So that one has
Oh,
some
here we
strong
go. Get ready for the bullshit. So let's clear this shit up right now.
Yep.
That's in the small chance of this character becoming the next big thing. Her first appearance was issue 1, right? Can we all agree on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
That's how they introduced it.
First appearance of her as Kareem or Akeem or whatever her name is. First appearance of her in costume may be number 2. I haven't been able to confirm that yet. But I do know that here's the deal. Here's the problem. There's going to be a second print of Miles Morales number 1, and it's got Rambler on the cover.
Okay.
So that's
in costume.
In costume.
Okie doke.
That's play.
Oh,
Not-
so
not-
they want
not-
to do that old thing where it's like first appearance character on the second print thing.
So this shit already get messy. You see, this is the shit that is fucking the fucking market. You know.
Fuck
But
me in the
I mean, like Eric Assert is put it in chat too, right? The whole Venom debate, like Spider-Man characters have always been this messy, right? Where you have the first character and then you have their
The baby's got something to say. The baby's got something to say. She grabbing the mic. She got something to say.
Yo, make us say what? Make us say 180. First appearance of Wolverine.
Look at her.
That's because this is how Muffin Wheel got started.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. That is how Muffin Will got started. You're right.
That's true.
I'm still waiting for old girl to make me a shirt that says Muffin Wheel on there or something like that.
Hey, but I think you guys had it.
I don't know. I didn't get it.
Mel?
Maybe Mel got
I didn't
it.
get a shirt either. I didn't get a shirt.
Muffin Wheel shirts?
For selling
And
them.
I'm
wait,
I'm willing to
wait,
pay
yeah,
for
what
it.
shirts are you
Oh
selling?
no! In the store, yeah, they're in the store. But I thought it was not. It's not one that you made, but it's just the design. Like you order the shirt from the store, and the store link is in my Instagram, and
In your
the
link
store is
tree,
still
right?
up. Yeah, my link tray.
Okay.
Thirsty. I'll be right back.
We gotta make something then. I gotta make something.
Oh,
I'll
Hot
make
10 just
something.
finished, is what Eugene is saying. So welcome in everyone from the Hot 10.
Sir. All right. So here is the actual. So if you want to get, if you put it in the, so the one before that was just comic book. This slide right here, this is if you put in the term pre-sales. Once again, number one was that Miles Morales Spider-Man. Number one, it actually showed up twice. Once again, because we don't know how to freaking name our shit. So some people are naming it one way, some people are naming it the other way. So that actually carries out to just under like 150 sales with the last some days. That Torrent Clark making coming in strong at 53, and I'm positive that there's a lot more than that because myself I sold probably like 30 by myself, so there's got to be more than 53. I got to figure out what's going on with these Momokos. Those Momokos sold at like 47. I've got a whole bunch that I'm trying to get the fuck freaking rid of. I'm selling it cheaper than what they got up there. That blank sketch, that's what we were just talking about. Strong, like around 44, 45. That number two, that Hans, I could definitely see that Stephanie Hans freaking doing well no matter what. GI Joe, Real American Hero number 300, and this is once again the cover B, not the Virgin 1 to 50. Was it a 125, 150? I forget what it was.
Yeah.
That's not that one. It's the cover B, for number 300 for GI Joe, doing well. Joker the Man Who Stopped Laughing, we already talked about that. But Batman Spawn number one, this is very interesting because the cover that I have been touting for the last probably 3 weeks has been that glow in the dark. Now I'm seeing some of those other covers, those A covers, those B covers, those even some of those C covers. They've overtaken those glow in the darks as something that people want. I don't know what's going on if there's something going on inside the guts that makes people want it, but people definitely have been paying attention to that book. Pretty good for DC, even though you got an image character jumping in there. Ultra.
Hold on,
I mean,
real
go
quick.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Big shout to Matthew Marlin. Congratulations. Gonna become a papa in about 2 weeks. Congratulations,
Wow,
brother.
wow.
Hey,
Also,
Keep the community going strong.
also
Mhm.
before we wrap it up, we definitely got to shout out my man Andy from Indie Spotlight. He's having a huge sale, whatnot. So Yeezy, if you can get us the graphics for that, get it to Lucas if you get a chance. So we definitely got to promote that because he needs our help. So let's help him out. All right. Speaking of needing our help, the fucking market. And I don't even open up my TD Ameritrade anymore. I just laugh. I just laugh and cry on the inside, laugh on the outside, cry on the inside.
Man, so it was an interesting week. So right after that week where I said, "Hey, man, freaking," the White House was saying, "Hey, man, this is good," and then next thing you know, they came out with another job report that says they dropped about 2,000, roughly 2,600 jobs, which means that, and now the Fed is saying, "Yeah, that's the way we want it to go." That means we won't necessarily need to raise the Fed points, but we'll still see. I'm expecting that report of what they're actually going to do sometime, anytime, pretty soon. That should be pretty interesting. In the meantime, the ones, of course, that we've been paying attention to for the last 2 years, right? In the format we've been doing it, we've been paying attention to the Disney, the Comcast, the Paramounts, anything that has to do with comic book going to the main media. These are some of the price points that we want. That Disney is still too expensive. I keep saying wait for it to drop down to like around 89 at least. Um, and it's weird for me because when I first started talking about it, I was like, man, freaking yeah, jump on that at 90. No, 86 might be nice. 86, 89 might be nice. Which it did, like maybe 3 weeks ago. I think that's where it was.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
IDW.
He told me hop on it. Yeah, I think you
Um,
need to let this one go, bro.
yeah. Well, no. Well, so once again, I'm not saying buy it yet. I am saying just let's keep an eye out on these comic book related
When
freaking
it goes below a
prices.
dollar.
Yeah. So here's a tough
I-
thing, right? If
I bought 100 shares of this. I was like, kind of like, I've spent way more stupid things on $100 than
Right.
IDW stock
Right.
at $1. Like,
I
rather.
bought more IDW books for $100.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
It's cheaper
Yeah,
than the
exactly.
comics.
yeah, I mean, look, there's some books out there $6.99, $7.99 for that. For that much, you could buy, 10 shares, right? The scary thing right now is we do know that IDW has a bunch of stuff like 6 TV shows that are in development coming soon within the next 2 to 3 years. But when you have something that's around this price point, I get scared because if it stays around that price point too long, they're going to take it off of
Yeah.
the main market and put it on OTC.
Hmm.
That's scary. Once again, don't do it for the love of making money at this point. Do it for the love of just supporting a comic book company. That's
So if it
that's
goes
where I'm coming from.
under $1, they delist it and put it on the penny sheets. much what
It
you're
all
saying.
it all depends on how long and what their balance sheets look like. But
Right.
it is possible that they'll just take it off. So that's what's scary. Crypto, look, it's been a slaughterhouse for freaking crypto. I think this is what it will look like last week.
This is a long running joke at this point.
So here's where people should get scared. Forget about the obvious fraud. Forget about the obvious, the bullshit that's going on, and the fact that I know like a lot of people are going to lose their retirement funds. What should scare people, and that's not being made enough of a shit about, is the fact that right after all that stuff happened, somebody went in and hacked FTX. Why is that big? It's because it's supposed to be quantum crypto. That's the whole point of this being like a thing, is that quantum is supposed to be so complicated. It is very difficult, and they did it within the less than a freaking hour. They just went in and fucking stole a whole bunch of people's shit. So
That's why.
What were you gonna say, Bill?
Yeah, I'm saying this is fucking fake money.
Yeah.
Why hasn't nobody been able to fucking hack the Metro card yet? That's the real thing you want to know. The New York City Metro card is that is the grail. That is the top of the hacker food chain. Somebody need to crack that motherfucker.
It has to have money.
Give everybody $100 on a Metro card. You know what I mean?
Do right for society.
What's crazy is DC, their public system is going to be free within the next month or two or something like that. So if you get on any bus or any freaking train, it's going to be free, apparently.
Why?
Don't know how they're doing it.
How?
I don't know. I don't know how they're doing it or how or why, but that's what they're doing.
I don't know. To me,
But you know what's crazy? No, I'm saying in New York, hardly nobody pays for the train. Everybody just hops the turnstile.
You just like jump
I'm the only
around.
jackass. Yeah, I'm the only jackass with the fucking car. Just
me too. I was like, I ain't jumping over that shit. I can't
I'm too fat. I'm still too fat to be jumping over fucking turnstiles.
I ain't 17 no more. But I just feel like all this shit is capped. Like all of this is capped, and it's gone too far to where it's like they gotta acknowledge it, but it's all capped, and they know it.
Right. So here's where it gets interesting. A lot of the money is going out of stocks. It's going out of crypto. Even in Brian, McClay will tell you it's some of that money is going out of cards. So where's it going?
Food.
Well, it looks like people are still thinking about putting it into comics, which is crazy because I don't think we're at the standard that we should be with a lot of our shit.
Not at all.
So Golden, right? That's one of the high auctions when it comes to comics, video games, and all that other stuff. They apparently they bought sellmycomicsbooks.com, which I'm not exactly sure what they are. I've looked at the page. It's like what the who the fuck? But
I've
no,
never heard
they
of it before.
Yeah, they do evaluations of comics and all the other stuff, but for them to buy it, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. But
Well, they probably just wanted the branding name, right, for the website. Like, so if you go to that website, then it's probably going to link you to something to like Golden, like to sell your auction books, right? So like that, I feel like that phrase.
Buy
I
the
feel like that
domain
phrase
name.
is
Why
like,
would you buy?
well, I mean, like, so they can rebrand it, right? So like, where it's like, it no longer takes you to sellmycomics.com. It's gonna take you to the Golden Auction website, right? Or like, offer some sort of similar service where it's like, hey, we'll evaluate your books and throw it into the auction house, blah blah blah, that kind of thing.
But again, you couldn't just buy the domain name, not buy the whole company.
I mean, but they probably want the people that are working within it, right?
no, you don't. You buy it. First, you're nice. You're like, oh, we're going to keep everybody, and then by the first evaluation, you're like, man, we don't need these fucking people, and you just take over their servers.
Right.
You take over their debt, which is a new asset for class for you. And you just fire them later. Heritage. Dre says Heritage is the auction post that posts record sales on CNN.
True.
So we going on the house. Eve, I actually talked about this earlier. Look, she's getting her own series, right? Don't know exactly what they're going to do, but it looks like they're going to explore not just her, but because there's like 3 other masks. Yeah, there's 3 other masks that that she has. So I don't know whether like each time she puts on a different mask, whether she's a different character or what. So I think they're going to explore that, and we should see. But once again, is she going to be like the new villain, or is she going to like maybe evolve into a superhero type deal? Because once again, she's rolling around with Ben Riley, so it's not like she's an evil goblin rolling around. It's just that her powers derive from evil sources. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, she's a Halloween character. Like, you had this motherfucker going around year round. You better get a Christmas mask, bitch.
You better have a reindeer ears or something.
Every day's Halloween, I thought, right?
Tasha Buddy in the building.
Yep.
You
So
know, they had to go to Christmas, but okay.
Yep. So Latasha went into the pull box and she did her thing, and she went heavy on those youngs, the ones that I told people to buy, and those are the ones that are selling. So good on her.
But you didn't buy the youngs.
Miss you,
I
Latasha.
I did buy some of the youngs.
Miss you.
But I went over. I should have heavier on the youngs instead of the Momokos.
Yes,
So.
gotcha. Yeah, so Hallows Eve.
Fuck that book.
Like, no. I'm not gonna say that because she the character actually looks pretty cool, looks pretty good. So I don't know what her powers is about. I didn't read it. So she's what? She's the Goblin Queen.
No,
she's just
no, that's a different character. See, that's the problem.
Right?
They have so many goblins running around. Yeah, like how many goblins do they have running around? They
got the main goblin.
Goblins.
You got 5 different regular goblins. Then you got Red Goblin. You got Red Goblin Junior. You got the Goblin Queen. Then you got the Gold Goblin, and now you got Hallows Eve Goblin
too.
Well, I mean, I guess you have many spiders. As many spider people as goblins, right?
they all ride that stupid glider. Should she ride a glider too?
I don't know. I haven't seen her with the glider.
They didn't give her any weapons or anything yet. They really just in issue 14 introduced her.
They're gonna give her
they
a
gave
broom
her
instead.
Well, she needs to do something in other months besides October, so they need to figure it out.
We're in December now. She late.
Yeah.
Like a week or 2 late.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, she can get a reindeer. That would be cool.
Straight to Christmas.
All right. So we've been covering this for a couple of weeks now. Bob Iger back in there. Bob Chapek, the former CEO, out because he did all types of damage. You know, he tried to diversify Marvel That didn't freaking work. Nobody cared, and they even the regular kid cartoons they try to freaking diversify. That shit didn't freaking work. So he's out. Bob Iger is back in, and they're already talking about Phase 4, Phase 5. They've got to make some big changes, right? Um, don't know what those changes are going to be. Probably shut down a whole bunch of stuff. They're going to. We'll talk about DC in a minute. They're going to shut down a whole bunch of stuff that they were going to do. So if you are holding on to some shit because you heard or they announced some shit, hold on to your horses because they're probably going to change a whole bunch of shit, right? Um, the most interesting thing is that this was it this week or last week? Within last week, there was an SEC filing from Disney, which is where they had to announce all the stuff that might affect investors. One of those things was a big purchase. They purchased so there's this company that they own a portion of. It's called BAMTech. You know, MLBTV.com, the streaming service that they stream all their games through.
Mhm.
Um, BAMTech was the one that helped them do it first. Then Disney bought a portion of that back in like 2015, 2017. Well, this past week they actually bought even more of it at $900 million, which is a pretty big purchase. I don't know what they plan on doing it with, but I can guess what they do plan on doing with it. Um, but before I get onto that, also, you might want to check your Disney Plus subscription because they actually added different tiers to that. One of those is with advertisements. The other one is a little bit more expensive without the advertisements, and that's one that you're used to. So if you were looking to get rid of your Disney Plus because it was too expensive, maybe looking to getting the advertisement tier. If you're still good with it, but you're not quite sure about paying that much, give them a call. Say, hey, I'm ready to freaking drop it. Can you drop it for me? And know what they might do? They might say, well, we don't want to drop you. Uh, would you please maybe think about staying with us if we give it to you that type of price? I do it all the time. It fucking works. All right. But back on the BAM Tech. This is what they have going on since O2 MLB TV. That's what they did. And then here's where it gets interesting: the WWE Network, wrestling. Boom, BAM Tech freaking runs their shit. Here's where it's even more interesting: HBO Now, right? HBO Discovery, which is DC. It's run through BAM Tech. So think about it. The streaming service that runs HBO Now, which is where DC runs most of their media and Disney owns that shit now,
Hmm.
or all of that shit. Yeah, golfing and more MLB, NHL. We've already talked about like 3 years ago when Disney started dabbling in the NHL. Fox, freaking sports. 2016, that's when actually Disney started buying a 33% stake in BAMTech. Here's where 2017. Here's where it was getting even more interesting. So remember, I don't know if you guys remember when I was talking about that the big play for Disney was shit. What the fuck was uh Hotstar? Hotstar was the Asian India Pakistan version of Disney Plus, right? And they did a big push for it, and the big part that people were looking for was for them to buy a bunch of like rugby and cricket. They
Cricket
failed.
shit, yeah.
Yeah. Um, Cricket, number two in the world, believe it or not, when it comes to freaking sports. People don't believe me, but it's number two in the world. Most famous sports store underneath soccer is like this cricket fucking guy, right? Um, so they failed to get the cricket license, but guess what? They still own this European HQ thing, this Eurosports, which is how they stream. So they're still getting a portion of that money, anyways. So when it comes to Eurosport, this is all the freaking sports that they're freaking pushing: football, tennis, motorsports, um, all that shit, freaking even football. So if you are watching sports over in Europe and you don't have Sky News or Sky Sports, you're using Eurosport to watch it, and Disney is
Mm.
getting cut of that.
Oh wow, F1's included into all that too.
Yeah.
Because I know that's like getting like super popular. Like
Hey, I've got my
sports cars wise, and
F1 Chrome card still freaking hanging out right here, man. All right,
well, they
so
just dropped a new the new stuff is just coming out now too for F1 the
right,
22.
but the big star is that one black guy. I forget what his name is.
Bubba
Lewis
Wallace?
Hamilton.
Is it Bubba Wallace?
Lewis
It might be.
Hamilton.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
it's Lewis Hamilton because he's the one he's like the I don't know. I guess he's like the Michael Jordan of F1 right now
Of
because he's
racing?
won how many worth of racing? Yeah, of how many
How do
many
you-
championships has he won? Like 5 or
You
6
fucking
now.
step,
or something?
you stepping on the pedal. How are you the Michael doing it? Like, whatever, man.
All right, so this is
Oh,
where
Bubba.
we need.
Did you just
step
whatever,
on
man? He did. He did just whatever, man.
top.
Yeah, whatever, man.
When was the last time you heard that
I
Red
don't.
song?
Whatever,
what were we
man.
doing?
Recently.
All right, so a lot of weird news coming out this week. Number one, Wonder Woman 3, thank God, is not a thing anymore. Because Patty Jenkins did a terrible job on 1984. And then she's trying to blame the freaking executives on that shit. Like,
It's how
look,
they cut it. It's how they edited.
yeah, no. Yeah, she was just fucking terrible. That 1984 was just fucking bullshit. I feel pissed that I sat down, even on my couch, to watch that fucking shit. The fucking time wasted watching that bullshit was just enraging. Right?
I see Black Adam.
Right. So Black Adam was good. Right. It was a great. Once again, it's a great direction.
Nah, they're gonna
It's
lose
not
$100
perfect.
million
It's not
on that.
perfect. Yeah, it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but it's a step in the right direction. There's a lot of stuff that they can fix. Once again, it's fixable, but it's a step in the right direction. However, when you pair that with the fact that now you're talking about Momoa leaving his position as Aquaman, and they're like, "Oh yeah, everybody's thinking he's going to be a Lobo." Until that shit's confirmed, let's not freaking make that assumption. The other thing is Henry Cavill. Everybody was like, "Oh man, Henry Cavill showed up in Shazam or in Black Adam." Well, apparently that's not a. So that means they're like, "Oh, so that means that he's coming back to the DCU." Well, that's not confirmed either. The other thing is, we're still dealing with this Ezra Miller bullshit. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Nah, man, you just gotta reset this whole motherfucker.
Now you got freaking James Gunn coming in. You've got these guys. They're going to have to come in and fix this. Gunn and Saffron. They're going to have to try and
There's gotta, remember you were a kid playing Nintendo and you was getting your ass kicked by your brother, whoever, and you just kicked the fucking Nintendo. That's what they got to do with the whole DC shit. They got to kick the Nintendo right quick.
My
Start
question
over.
is,
Is the game board over?
I have a question
Yeah.
on who James Gunn's brother is going to play in the DCU. Nobody. Come on, that was good. That was solid.
I didn't get it.
James Gunn
I didn't get
it made his brother a character who replaced Yondu with the fin. He's Kraglin. Like out of nowhere, nobody fucking needed a Kraglin. We didn't need Kraglin to take over Yondu, but James Gunn put his brother in there.
His brother should be Snowflame.
Oh, his brother was Weasel. That's right. His brother is already in the DCU.
Wow.
Nepotism.
Shout out to Chaz.
Yeah.
What is it? You got that? Damn, what the hell is that? All right, so you got to go. They said they're not going to do the Black Adam sequel though.
So that was the other weird component because he actually took to Twitter. He says, hey, I talked to the financiers, and apparently, where everybody is saying that we lost money, it actually turns out that we're on schedule to make like $50 to $75 million for the film, and I could see that, right? They've spent a lot of money on marketing, because once again, and you have to when it comes to a character that nobody really knows. People kind of know Shazam, right? But they definitely don't know freaking Black Adam.
I'm sorry,
Right.
Calendar Man. Who?
Yeah, yeah, right. You know, it's like I wish there was some type of platform that they had where they could freaking have people actually watch these characters rather than, oh wait, they do, and they're just not utilizing it correctly. So
Definitely not a
that's
Gilmore
all.
Girls fan.
You know,
Sorry
look,
there,
look,
Matthew.
look. Yeah, look. What Peacemaker did really well, right? It did well, better
Right.
than expected. Watchmen got didn't do well, but it garnered a lot of awards, right? Garnered a lot of recognition. So they should keep going with the HBO Max stuff, or excuse me, HBO Now stuff, and and get people to understand who these characters are before they're just throwing them up on a big screen.
Oh, it's just Max now.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to be the
Alright.
new name. They're dropping the HBO portion of it. It's just going to be Max.
Okay.
You gotta. All right, listen. You
But
got. You
you're
gotta
going to get
get the stove
Discovery
like
shit on there too now.
the who?
Like, the merger between Discovery and Warner Brothers.
Oh
Warner
yeah.
Discovery. So that's where all the shit goes to a little bit of cleanup. Yeah, I've been out of the loop on a lot of shit, but one of the things I can keep content, I keep tabs on the content creators and their channels and shit like that. So yeah, HBO Max is going to become just Max when they merge with Disney or with Discovery Plus. So all of the Discovery Plus content and the HBO content will be on there. But apparently they're streamlining the service. They're ditching some shows. They're scrapping some things, and they're just trying to get their shit together, which is what we needed them to do fucking 10 years ago, unfortunately.
Right.
Right.
You know, look, what has always been my line? As soon as DC gets their shit together, you're gonna be. I've been saying that for 3 years now. As soon as HBO gets their shit together, well, so so a lot of content creators are all over this, but what have I? So people laughed at me when I talked about this about 2 years ago about the importance of how rep agencies and their power has an influence over what's going on. The news heavily, and this is from Deadline, right? Remember, this report here is from Deadline, so you got to understand how they shape and they put the narratives on things works. The big negatives this week that came out really quickly was on Henry Cavill. Then you had Dwayne Johnson. They had a negative report on what's going on with Dwayne Johnson. Then you also had a negative report on Momoa. That shit came out quick as fuck on Gal Gadot. They are represented by a rep agency called WME. Okay. So right now everybody's like, yeah, the bad stuff, but guess what? You do not fuck with WME. You just don't, right? And WME has a very big interest in making sure that all this shit is street because not only do they get paid for representing these people, but they also get production rights when they're all in any movie, and especially when they are in a movie together. So they want to make sure that at some point all these characters are going to show up in the same movie. So there's that battle. On the other side, there's their biggest competitor, which is CAA. Do you know who's represented by CAA?
The Rock.
Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
So there are several sites that have a very competing conflict of interest when they're saying all this bad shit about fucking Ezra. No, man, don't get me wrong. That motherfucker's all types of fucking crazy. The shit he's fucking doing.
So he's still,
He's the
Right?
greatest
he
criminal.
still has a
of all
job.
time.
He still has a fucking job. They're still pushing forward Flashpoint.
Yep.
Right.
They just
However-
showed a bat plane clip somewhere.
Right. So you can't tell me there's not a conflict of interest when people are saying, "Hey, Ezra Miller's fucked up." They're putting all his shit because look, some of us have all done some illegal shit, right? But it doesn't fucking get put out that fucking quickly, right? But his shit, the shit he's been doing is like I don't know that's kind of weird. But so there is several media agencies and representative agencies that have a conflict of interest when they're putting his shit out very quickly. But they're actually pomp and circumstances for another actor. Of course, that other Flash actor that everybody knows and loves. I forget the name of the other Flash
Grant
actor. That's
Gustin?
one to me. Right. Yes. Who is he represented by? He's represented by WME, the same representative agency that represent Henry Cavill, Dwayne Johnson, Jason Momoa, and Gal Gadot. So you're listening to all these content creators. Just keep that in the back of your mind that the narrative that you're being told is you are being shaped, right? And the way you react will shape what Discovery and DC and HBO Max does going forward. Just putting that out
So,
there.
so can we just really have Ezra play the role he's born to play, like JD Robert Downey Jr. was born to play Iron Man? Because Ezra Miller is clearly the Reverse Flash.
That would
Yeah,
make
took
sense.
the words right out of my mouth.
I mean, clearly this dude needs to be the fucking villain, and let Grant step in and just have him be like, "Oh, I've been playing a Reverse Flash the whole fucking time."
Harper Card says he heard that Ezra has actual theme music playing when he's in the room. Bitch, when I walk into my house, man, or in my office, I've got theme music playing. If you ain't got fucking theme music,
Play my theme music. Play my theme music.
Hey,
You should hear what plays when
Play my
intruders
theme.
break into my home, and I have to get the armory to open.
John Wick soundtrack.
Oh, okay, I'll reveal it. It's "Territorial Pissings" by Nirvana.
Never heard of it.
You would be surprised if you hear that song playing to a break-in.
Hey, surprised in a bad way.
Not for me, but for the other people, most certainly. Yeah.
No confessions. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Man,
Yeah.
allegedly.
hey, so
Well,
it's
wait. So y'all don't have theme music when you walk into a room and stuff like that? It's just like starts
Your
blasting?
music. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
No, I
is that-
didn't get that wish from the genie that day.
No, Judy told me to go fuck myself.
That actually happened on a Family Guy episode. He actually wished for theme music
Yep.
and got it. And
Oh,
then he
yeah,
wished,
yeah.
Then he wished for no bones, and he turned into fucking.
He turned into like a
I
used
would.
sponge.
Wish I had no bones.
It is done.
all right. So it is now December 10th, kind of middle of the week of the last month of the year. And I was kind of interested
Crazy.
to figure out, asking you guys your book of the year, whether it be something that you read or your cover of the year.
Damn.
Me and Aaron was talking about this. Did Black Panther 3 come out this year? Or was that
Yes.
last year?
It was this year,
This
wasn't it?
Oh.
This year.
Yeah, because I found out it was January is when it came out.
Mm.
Because we were having a
January,
discussion.
so-
Yeah, but the series started
So,
in like November, or
Tw-
December, or
tw-
something like that.
that's crazy. This whole Toasted thing is going to be a year old. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
coming up in January.
Is that what? Is that the book of
pronounced
the year? Is that the
Tucson,
spec-
right? No, I was just joking.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
What about I know people. Some people are going to say like A Million Genies. That Bird City joint. But
Yeah, but that's
With the
cool
cover
down.
of the year?
yeah.
I wouldn't
So,
say it's
oh,
super
what-
weird.
what-
I mean, I
what-
love
what we
Trish.
do-
Don't
what
get
we-
me wrong. But
When we do cover of the year, we're going to have a section for store variants and then section for
All others.
I don't want to call them. I don't want to call them real covers, but
Direct markets.
Okay.
It's real covers. No. We're going
real
to call it that.
covers.
Real covers and store variants. That's how we're going to say it from now on.
Sounds kind of fucked up. I didn't want
covers
to call it
available
that.
for everyone versus a small crowd, right?
Well, is this Eminem shit? Is this a store variant, right? Obviously,
Where's it the real one?
but is it a store? What would that be considered? Because obviously that book is probably the flip of the year.
Wait, what book
If
are we
not
talking
Toasted,
about?
The
the
new M
Eminem
joint?
shit.
Well, what the Spidey M&M?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but which one? The spotlight?
Yeah, which one? The
or
A or the B
normal?
The
No,
Eminem
nobody got
to 1,000.
The second,
nobody.
right? There's like a first print and the second
Oh, I
print,
guess
right?
the spotlight one's not even in anyone's hands yet, right? Because they had to.
Right.
They're
Is the
scaling back
Spotlight
everyone's
the one
order
that
to
when the
one.
bots fucked up?
Or aren't they done through a Reed Pop subsidiary too?
Yep. You're gonna get the hall.
Yeah.
Good luck, everybody else.
This, I agree with Bob. I can't remember any book that stood out cover wise. That was like, oh shit.
A mama, talk to Laura. I would be interested in let's doing that on Nirvana. Let's do a pre-show on Nirvana and do a end of the year show, and just let's get your guys' opinions, and then we'll eventually have our end of the year show somehow.
What came out? Like what came out this year that covered like Latasha Buddy said Poison Ivy 3 1. I don't even remember what the fuck that should look like.
Mm.
There was
Catwoman. Yeah, there were several. Yeah, there were several.
Oh, Soldier.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's crazy when you think about it, because I do remember several DC covers that were just killing it this year.
There's a lot.
But nobody can remember them now.
I'm gonna say for DC as far as reading, one book no one.
Oh yeah. That Sandman death cover, that Frizzen.
Yep.
Oh, that Frizzen, that 1 in 100, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have bought fucking I fucked up.
So, did Raza have any good covers this year? I feel like we've talked about him a couple.
Yeah, there was the Star Wars Raza covers.
Yeah, the whole connecting covers of the Raza Star Wars.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
the call, Catwoman Decall. That's probably one of the top
swimsuit issue.
Yeah,
top 10
this
year.
Really
the roller skating
and lingerie Catwoman too.
Yep.
Yeah.
The one that dumbed down and.
Yeah, so
yeah, really got to go back into the archives.
Oh, that Green Lantern burritos cover, right?
You mean the one that was
the Molly's cover? Oh,
the Molly's cover where they pushed out and didn't publish it?
Yeah,
that
shit was too fucking bad.
Yeah, that was a really bad cover. And then the one that he originally designed that they actually produced out, that was actually a nice cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not patronizing at all.
So Cosmic Gold is saying that the art germs Sinister variant on this FOC is amazing. Yes, it is. However, it's not coming out till next month. So that'll be 2023.
Yeah, I got to see this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let me make sure my heat is on. I don't know if you guys see I had my radiator that was leaking and the ceiling collapsed and I got a big ass hole in my ceiling.
That shit fucking sucks. Because once water does any type of damage, there's a whole bunch of mold and shit that freaking can accumulate.
Yeah. As I said, water is the more destructive force than fire. We had this debate.
Was it Defenders Momoko cover? Was that this year or last year?
That was this year.
I think that was this year.
It was early though.
Yeah, because wasn't that like a 1 in 50? That was a pretty sick one.
We're back.
So
Defenders.
Defenders 3 or something like that, right?
3.
Was it 3 or 2? It was something like that.
One of those. It was early.
Yeah.
And then there was I'm trying to think of the other one. You know, all of those Souls of Micah covers, all those Catwoman covers.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of, and some of those that Adam Hughes Harley Quinn cover, that tinfoil 1 in 100, that actually did
the
pretty
one
well.
for the 30th anniversary joint?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot about the Gun Honey covers.
I didn't like that one. The shadow nipples.
That's the one where she's in the bathtub.
Yeah, fucking nipples. I wasn't feeling that.
But yeah, most definitely. For you guys in the chat that has any freaking covers you want to highlight, definitely send that to my Instagram at Chilton the Green the Cornbread, and I'll start to put together some slides on this one. That Black
Yeah,
Adam number 2
Black-
and 100.
yeah,
That was the one with the kid on the cover. That was not his first appearance.
yeah.
First appearance was number 1, but still,
But it was still
I mean,
it
good.
was still a fire cover.
Oh, the Miss Minutes cover. I forgot about that one.
That's technically was last year.
Oh, was that December?
Yeah,
That was
came out in
well,
December.
right, but that was the first print. The second print came out in January.
Yeah, but the first print's really the only one you really care about.
Yeah.
The other one was
Nakayama
what,
Wonder Woman.
1 in 50.
Yeah, the black and white was the 1 in 50.
Yeah.
Joe, for
Ultra
Yeah.
hasn't reviewed it.
Oh,
Best new artist.
Adam Hughes, Harley Quinn.
Yeah, the foil joint. Yep.
Yeah, that was a dope cover. Yeah, Solar Mike is definitely the best of all his hand. That's a runaway. I agree with you, Joe. That's a runaway.
Ugh.
Well, Adam Hughes was throwing it down too this year. Like, and was he been doing it over, the last 5 years? Like, I've seen his name pop up quite a bit over this last year.
Adam Hughes definitely he steps his game back. He heard people talking shit. It was like, yo, hold on, motherfucking Bill.
Hey, it's like
Show you
before I
motherfuckers how this
retire.
is done.
It's like before I retire from doing comic covers, like try to beat this, right? He's trying to set the bar high again, right?
There's a second part. I gotta see this Poison Ivy 3. Hold on, let me look this up. Poison Ivy 3, 1 in 50. Oh, the fact that the Final Fantasy looking joint. Yeah, that's nice. It's nice. It's nice. I can't hate. It's nice. Do I like it better than the Prison Death? No. But it's nice. It is nice.
Did Sandman number season 2 get confirmed yet?
Yes, it did.
Nice.
I know somebody that sold all they Sandman because they said it got canceled. Nick
But I
Hart-
thought Neil Gaiman like reconfirmed it, right?
I mean, he confirmed that on Twitter.
Yeah.
What was that, about a month ago, maybe?
Store variant cover of the year, yeah. I can see that.
I remember that cover now. That Strange Academy finals cover. The Magic
Which
cover,
one?
right? The Magic one.
What
Was that a Peach cover? It was like a 1 in 50, I think.
Yeah, this is that Poison Ivy shit. Poison Ivy shit look good. It look good. I ain't mad at it. I can live with that.
But it's a
Cover of the year?
Yeah, I don't think it's cover of the year. It's a nice to have.
I don't think
I just don't know if it's cover of the year.
I
you can trust me on this because I got one.
That's the all black one, right? If that's the all black, right, Decoy? If that's the all black one, that's slept on cover. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
That cover's definitely fire.
You know what? And not only do I want nominations for cover of the year, I want nominations for fuck ups of the year. So, for instance, the Nubias where they took out the fucking sneaks.
Oh man, that's it. You stop right there because that's what. That's it.
I think that's the big one that pissed off the most amount of people behind a certain shitty cover being stapled over top of another cover.
Oh yeah,
Acetate Gate. Yeah, that was a big fuck up too. Yeah, that might be fuck up of the year. Remember that other one, the Wonder Woman, the fucking infrared lighting or the black light shit. The Rose Best joint.
Momoko. Yeah. Oh yeah, Rose Best.
Now it was they fucked up. They fucked up because it didn't glow in the dark, but it was a gorgeous fucking cover. The fluorescent light shit. That shit was dope.
It was like all of the DC covers, man.
DC fucking up.
That what was the one that was was that Monkey King? The one that looked like the Chinese
envelope.
Yeah, the envelope.
That was like 2 years ago, right?
Was it?
No.
I came out with Black Panther
Oh,
3.
are you talking about the Monkey Prince?
Yeah.
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 Well, that wasn't that released around the Chinese New Year, so it'll
Yeah.
probably been like February or something, or Lunar New Year, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Around
only on like
February.
issue 8 or 9, so
It was like February.
I thought it was this year at least. The red envelope.
Man, I had a couple of them, and then I went into them for some reason. Man, them bad boys, yeah, you can't touch them.
Have you seen the prices for the 1 in 25 for that issue? The design.
Yeah. Last time I checked, it was like 70.
Yeah.
Have they came down? They come down, or they're still staying around 70?
I think they were still
Dude,
70.
they're still at
last time I
70.
checked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Soul? Remember that DC book Soul Plumber? Number 1 was hitting like $100. The 125. I was like, what the fuck?
Really?
Word. Yeah, that's it. That's fire. That's fire. That's under that. That's unfuckwittable right there.
Yeah.
That's also the first DCU Red Claw.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. It's one to hold. It's one to hold.
And you got to admit that is probably the most recognizable Harley Quinn and Catwoman by drawing, just because she's got the Margot Robbie in there and she's got the Michelle Pfeiffer in there.
Correct.
Good point.
And that, yeah,
That's fire too.
But they fucked it up
That's
because they
fire
put they did a second print right after it.
They also
Yeah,
let
Oh yeah, where was the
Force-
purple cover?
Frankie's did the all white one, but this is unfuckwittable. All black. This was fire. This came out before the other one, right? This was like our first.
This was
Yeah.
the first one that popped. This was her
Right,
first big
right.
cover because it was also a 25 copy incentive.
And nobody was fucking buying that shit. Nobody was buying
No.
Catwoman.
Oh, did Maria Wolf do any covers of the year? Potential covers of the year?
Battle Beast, of course.
Maybe
That's
the
true.
she did.
True.
You frozen up?
And that's
Comics and sneakers.
Catwoman right here.
the-
Sorry.
The Joker one that just came out this week. He got a nomination for cover of the year. The Libra Hamo, the one we just talked about, the Santa Claus Joker. Very fucked up cover. I like it. I mean, DC's always been killing the cover game. I mean, like when we do the FOC, it's always like DC, like, oh shit. Spider-Punk Wolf.
What about that Ghost Rider one? That goes
from memory.
Ghost Rider Wolf.
No.
Fucking with this. Down that low.
Okay.
The Marvel Silver Surfer Bravo.
Was that this year though, or was that last year? I think that was last.
That
year.
was last year. I think I still have that. That cover's fucking.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
great cover.
Yeah, that
It
was last year. Yeah. It was either like at the beginning of the year or right at the end of the year, wasn't it? For that Marvels.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I want to say it was like a January or December release or something like that.
Okay.
Space Lady
so,
number 1.
Mills covered your Space Lady number 1.
I'm looking that shit up right there. Oh, Space
That was
Lady
all
number
janky
1.
drawing. Is you don't remember?
Oh,
that
with the thick shorty. Yeah. I remember that. I almost bought 100 of them shits for some fucking weird drunk reason.
Because you're like, no one's gonna order this. Who's ordering a 1 in 15 of this book? Like, no one.
Yeah, fucking just a fool in his money, man.
They part ways
Still
easily.
praise partial.
Barbershop, it actually came up. That was like fucking 2 years ago.
Did
Marvel
he do an
Voices
update
1.
one, though? Did
he?
do an update? I thought he did.
For the barbershop?
Like
Really?
something like it, or another iteration of it.
You know what? That Oliver Coipel Was a good cover.
Oh, the Bell the Dinosaur book. You mean the?
Is that the
the
one I
Fuck
saw?
This book?
Steel
Yeah,
Freeze's
the Fuck This
barbershop shit
book.
was like 2 years ago.
But there was another cover. There was a Oliver Coipel one. That's the one I signed.
Yeah, this is the one you signed.
Yeah,
this
fuck
book
this book.
by
Yeah.
Bell D. And we had a CBCS witness for it as well too. I mean, it's
Why you
been
get
Was he
excited?
kind of
like? Was he like? Who the fuck is Mel?
Nah, you know, I was gonna show them my ID. Yeah, that's fire. That is fire. That is fire. I slept on that. That is
Underrated.
fire.
Very underrated.
Very underrated.
Very underrated. Yeah.
we had did this witness it, remember? Because it was signed at that dinner.
Yep. It was at the dinner. Yep.
Yeah, I should
Was
have
this a
submitted
one
it
of-
to him and be like,
It was an open order.
yeah, this was
Really?
order.
Open fucking order, man. Crazy.
They're probably dirt cheap now. They could probably get a couple of these.
Yeah, so that's what I want. I want everybody's cover of the years. I want your fuck ups of the year and your underrated of the year. Send all that shit to me.
Talk about the Thanos Dark Infinity Gem and Thor 6 Geek. Well,
So that was in the Thanos quest. Excuse me, it was the Thanos quest? No, Thanos Death Notes.
So is it
Find out more in 429.
is that black stone that was in that other?
Yes, the
Good
black
next
stone is the black stone that they're talking about that was on his arm when he was holding Mjolnir with the other one, had the black stone on the other arm.
And that stone was in that series, that Infinity Gauntlet series, correct?
Ooh, if it is the Death Stone, yes. If it's not, if it's something else, no, it's new.
Gotcha. I mean, there could be only one black stone, no? That's Marvel.
Well,
You
according
do whatever
to
fuck
the
you want.
MCU, stones are just stones. It all depends on which universe or which freaking reality you're part of.
Yeah, they're just
Gotcha.
paperweights, don't you know?
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
People
Yeah.
have drawers of those shits.
That's fucking crazy. What is this?
What
Yeah,
you
so,
looking at, man?
Huh?
Look at those. What you looking at? Some technical porn? Technical.
looking at all these
That is
ghost
a
right.
thing. That is a thing.
You said technical porn?
Yep, there is technical.
That's I meant to say technical. I can't say that word. Tentacle.
Oh, tentacle.
Tentacle.
There's both. What people want to do with octopuses in the privacy of their own home should be their business, sirs.
Yo, Adam, isn't that show that is tomorrow, Saturday?
What show?
The Big Apple? Or that's next
it's
week?
next week. You're a week early. It's
Okay.
next Saturday, this 17th.
Gotcha. Go
That's
ahead,
a good
Lucas. What we
day.
got?
I'll put you on the guest. I'll have your name on the guest list, man.
Yeah,
Once
give me in there.
again, once again, freaking, I don't know about Whatnot. Shit, it's been must be 2-3 months since I've done a fucking Whatnot show. But once again, freaking, you need to get a hold of me. Freaking chitlins. Find me. I think I'm the only chitlins so fucking around. Definitely on Instagram. Please send me that shit. Freaking. But here we go. We're gonna talk about some of this FOC shit. The Catwoman. So how she looks kind of weird and funny. That's because that's not your normal Catwoman. That's actually her friend dressed as Catwoman. That's why she looks kind of freaking weird. So this one's on FOC this week.
That was kind of hard to look at right after looking at that Susan Michael cover.
Right, exactly.
We needed a palate cleanser like in between.
Lazarus Planet Assault on Krypton #1. From what I've been seeing is that there is a new character in these. Who just popped up?
Remo.
Oh, Remo's
He's
back. So I don't know what to do. I can't suggest this, but if you're in the DC, you're in the DC, and that's just the way it is. The one on the right is that Bartel. Adam, you're the one that knows this. The new transgender or binary character, what's her name again? The one who made her first appearance in DC Pride. Do you remember?
The Dreamer character?
Yes, yes. So Jen Bartel did a open order thing for her. That's one to the far right, and then I don't know who that character is on the far left is.
I like that cover on the far right. That Bartel.
Far left is Mercy, or isn't that her name?
Might be.
No, it's Lex Luthor's fucking assistant chick.
Yeah,
The
it would be
one-
Mercy.
Yeah. Mercy's a cyborg?
Apparently.
Huh. Well, that explains a lot.
Exactly.
What the fuck does that?
She's no. Like in the comics, like she's fucking like tough as nails, isn't she? Like she's fucking like
Yeah,
hardcore. It's like his
All
bodyguard.
right, so
his
Remo is
driver.
still backstage.
even in the cartoon, she was hardcore.
Yeah. She got blown up
Sorry.
and killed though in Man of Steel.
I thought that was Superman Batman.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay, from IDW, there's this new series called Breath of Shadows. This one's on Bjorn Berens.
He did.
Interesting.
Right.
Interesting.
And look, this week I had a lot of shit going on, so I didn't drag our normal freaking joints. I just picked out the ones that were kind of interesting. So we're not going to have 200 freaking slides today. All right.
Bruce
Mo-
Jenner.
Monsters of Metal. This one's by Opus Krampus in Concert. This one is I believe this one's a 1 in 10.
You can't fuck with Krampus.
Krampus and Black Pete, man. Don't let them get into your nightmares.
Krampus is a bitch.
Shit. Shit.
I said it.
I thought the cover almost said Monsters of Meth.
Monsters of Meth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I said.
it's like because like the A and the L are covered up by.
Yeah, it does
Krampus'
look
guy.
like Monsters of Meth. They did not think this one through.
Or did they?
No, their editors definitely fucking checked out for that one.
Star Trek #4. This one's a 150 Virgin. It says that the solicitor says Defiant crew comes face to face with the God Killer. So if you're in the Star Trek and you're trying to track down first appearances,
I can't.
This might be-
I can't imagine anybody wearing 50s.
um,
Let me. No, I'm not gonna do this. If I was drunk, Luke, give me 100.
I'm sure you can just find a 150 on its own on the IDW website.
Really, it's probably gonna be stuck forever.
You'll be making melt packs with just crap in it, just to get rid of them.
Yeah, no, I don't do that.
We got more
But
Venus.
I'm like, I know.
These are the bargain bin melt packs. I need them out of my house.
So is the Venus de Milo stuff coming back?
For Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Armageddon Game Alliance #4, the one on the far right is a 1 in 10 by Sentaloo. Amazing Spider-Man: The Dark Web.
That one on the left is a homage.
Yep.
To Amazing Spider-Man 100.
Well, isn't it also John Romita Jr. doing a homage to his dad?
Yeah, I think so.
Midnight Suns. This one's the David Nakayama.
Looks good.
And then Sins of Sinister.
This the one they was talking about?
This is not the one they were talking about. This is the title that they were talking about. The one to the far right, that one's a 1 in 25, if I'm not mistaken. But this is the one that everybody.
Oh yeah. Fine.
Yeah,
Fine.
that
What's the
Archer. Yeah.
ratio on that?
So there's an open order. There's an open order trade dress, and that has been doing really well. So that's the one to grab. But if you really want to go for exclusivity, there's a 1 in 100 as well.
She a hoe. Let's get that out there right now. She a hoe. Am a hoe. Am a been a hoe.
Look, that's because she dresses the way she
No,
wants
just
to.
because she fucked everybody
That's
and
because
So-
Scott is banging his redheaded ex again. That's why.
Well, I'm just glad that
and
Marvel put out a
Fire in the
1 in
bed.
100 of this instead of doing like a store variant of a version.
Yeah, this
of
is
it.
this. Yeah, could this? Well, you say this can't. This not qualified for cover of the year because it come out next year. Early contender for cover of the year next year.
Definitely. Definitely. The
Yes.
sales have been like off the freaking chain.
Dude, look at her arms.
Yeah.
That shit is fine.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is gorgeous cover.
Speaking up, fucking speaking up. Yeah.
Star Wars: The High Republic, Blade. I don't know what they're
Is
doing.
this supposed to
with
look like
these.
that?
Yes.
Probably not.
Spoiler.
Second,
It's
second
still
cover is
loading.
like that.
It's a still loading cover, you know.
They're still coloring it.
Yeah.
They're
Or color it
inking as we
yourself.
speak.
You finish.
It's like they started it for you and you finish it.
No, you finish.
Do not sleep on any of these Yoda covers. The Yoda covers cover A's. Number 1 did very well. I don't know how the second prints are supposed to do, but definitely keep an eye out on these.
Yeah.
Thor.
Is that
Number
issue
29?
30?
I forget what issue this one is.
Well, you might want to double check because 29 is the continuation of the Death Note story, and I think that one has already FOC'd.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think
Easy
that's
enough.
30.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you've already read the Death Note stories, Thanos Death Note stories, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's very wide ranging and interesting. Yep, Thor War number 30. This one is by Cho.
So all the good stuff happens in the issue before.
29.
Yes.
Did 29 have an incentive?
Yeah.
I think some
I'm
of
not
them.
sure.
I mean,
Oh no, I used to watch Ultra for the secret variant. He fucked up his arm, and hasn't done a show in a while.
You mean that awesome show that's on Sundays that I haven't seen in weeks?
Yeah, that
It
one.
used to come on like around 6 p.m. or like around there, depending.
Yep.
You should
That
just let me
Maria
do the
Wolf
slides
is
for
good.
Yeah, you should just let me do the slides for you, Ultra, and still do the show. Because I can't say the pull box has gone down since you stopped doing the show. So, just saying. But yeah, that's the Maria Wolf. Looks pretty damn good.
it's not bad.
That's that 80s extreme Marvel, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Interesting, but no pockets.
So
No fanny pack.
So the question is, so the real question is, do you see this on the side of a van or at the bottom of a skateboard?
Both.
One side of a van, most definitely.
Bottom of a skateboard.
But he would be riding a unicorn.
Yeah, basically.
The Approach, number 1. Of course. No tentacles.
That's why it's-
Tentacles on a plane. Get it
Oh, I
right.
thought it was
Right,
snakes on
I
the
was thinking
plane. I said,
It's a homage.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these motherfuckers, they've been listening to me, man.
They
I
need to
understand.
stop fucking.
I
Weird.
forget who this is. Evolve? Not Evolve. Eve.
Eve.
Eve, right.
1 in 25.
Something like that. They've got a bunch of freaking covers to include some unlockable shit. So
Oh, no.
definitely go
So
to
is
the
it really-
diamond page. Yeah.
so is it really option or is that just a rumor?
Huh.
If it was option like 2 years ago, that option is over.
I
Like
heard
I
it
said-
got option.
No, that's what he fucking told
Is that that
somebody.
book that was
Yeah.
confirmed it was an option on Twitter about 2 weeks ago, maybe?
Yeah, don't believe in
Yo, he-
option news unless it comes out on like Deadline or Variety or some shit.
Right, because motherfucker could make up any fucking thing and motherfucker will run with it. I don't personally believe that's been an option, but if it has, I hope it'll be great. But I don't believe that shit.
It'll
It's
be
a
one of
good
those
story.
next, like the 500 indie
Mo-
properties that get option and nothing gets done with them.
I
Motherfucker
believe
trying
in
to sell
enough to
books,
sell
man.
my copies. Yeah, I believe in enough to sell my copies that I have left.
Yeah.
That's
Did
the
they, did they even come out with a trade for the couple of issues? Like, they didn't even do that. Huh?
Well, this is
Not
a new
yet.
series.
No, I
Yeah,
mean
think
the first series they came up with a trade. I don't remember
I-
seeing it.
I thought it was only wait. It was only like 5 issues, right?
5 or 6, like 6,
Wait,
5 or 6.
I think there was a trade, but I mean, like that would have came out like what 6 months ago.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I just don't remember. I remember it kind of came. I mean, everybody talked about it when it was out, but then it just kind of faded.
Yeah. So yeah, don't. I wouldn't believe that option stuff.
Although
That's just
that,
me though. I'm more wrong than I am right. So take that.
that
For what it's
teddy
worth.
bear is foul, man. That's the teddy bear is cold.
Also,
That
also
cover's
the
fucking
book that's
dope.
not-
That is a dope cover.
And
So
that
that's 10 in the
is-
future, then, right?
Yeah. So this one is the cover A, and Adito.
Really?
Yep.
If this is a 1 in 25, I'd definitely be on that 1 in 25 wave. That's a dope cover.
Grim. There's
No,
I thought it was
several.
Billy Idol.
Basically, that's how he is in the story.
That's Rod Stewart.
Billy Idol? Or Rod Stewart, yeah.
Ooh, it's like a deaf character, like where they go around picking up people's souls and taking them through the river of Styx.
Whatever happened? I remember Grim was supposed to be the next best thing to sliced bread. I guess that bread with moldy, huh?
I'm still reading it.
The East.
Well,
Is
so
it good?
well, so
I like it.
Eastern
yeah. I mean,
section.
so gotta remember, like, there was a very hot time when people were like all over indies because this one was getting an option, that one was getting an option, but now all of a sudden all those options have not come to fruition whatsoever, right?
Yeah.
So everybody's a little wary on, oh, I heard this option, so I'm just going to pick it up. No, until we start seeing some of this old option shit come out, we're going to freaking leave it the fuck alone.
But you said it's a good story though, Aaron. Like you've been reading.
Yeah,
It's an interesting
I've been reading
concept.
this. Yeah, it's a very interesting concept. The first issue really hooked me in, and then like the second and third issue like kind of trailed off a little bit from where I wanted the story to go. But I'm still interested in, and I'm keep on reading. Yeah, it's still in my pool.
The problem is that there's already a whole bunch of TV series that were already like that. For instance, the best one was 20 years ago called Dead Like Me. Same exact fucking concept. Same. Remember what was the Mel? What was the stuck up chick from It's a Different World?
Whitley?
Yeah,
Whitley
she was
Gilbert?
she was in a show called Dead Like Me as a cop.
Yeah, Showtime. Yeah.
Yeah, there was also, and she was also deaf.
Yeah, that
So
show
that's
was
the exact same concept. The exact same fucking.
that
concept.
show was dope though.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah.
they can do that again. It just has to be done right. You know what I mean? Like those types of shows always do good. You just gotta have good writing. They had a show called Grimm, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yo, where's his hand, bro?
House of Slaughter number 11.
You get nubby with it.
Really?
1 to 100.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm,
Yeah, 1 to 100.
I'm pretty sure I've seen this prison cover before somewhere in a different series.
Right. That was
Hold on, go back. Is he missing at the right above the elbow, at the wrist? Like where do we see?
Right below the hand.
Yeah, but that's at his elbow.
Elbow. That's like an elbow.
Yeah, that's how like his forearm is gone.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Yep.
And that's his good hand. He's working at night with the other one. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit. I'll fuck you up with this nub.
He's only a righty now because he was a lefty then.
Yeah, exactly.
Know Your Station number 2, 1 in 25 by Gunnar Show.
No.
That's it. Let's see.
Torrent Clark. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 104. Rita, now known as Mistress Veal. Something's Killing the Children. There's a 1 in 25. There's a 1 in 50, which is the one to the far right.
The 1 in 50 looks crazy. I mean, unless you're doing store variants, I don't see anybody getting 50. Looks good though.
It's like that opposite polar view, right? Where you see Erica from the
Right.
monster's point of view, and then you're seeing the monster's point of view from Erica, right?
That makes sense. That makes
Yes.
sense. Yep. And there also is a unlockable. So keep an eye out for that one.
So probably like what, a version of cover A for the unlockable.
No, it's what is it? Yeah, it's a virgin variant of cover A. How I became a shoplifter, number 1. Limited to 2,000 covers. Issue number 1 by Sumerian. Gargoyles number 2. This is the 20 Fleeks.
Nice.
How many covers are there for there?
It's Dynamite. There's 40.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for issue 1, they went to like what, ZI or something like that. And
Well, yeah,
I think
that,
it would
like
be
a
on
popular
Z.
copy Perillo or something like that. That went fucking ham too.
Somebody on fucking social media was arguing with me because he was like, because he was like, yeah, man, freaking this is a great freaking story. I was like, nobody's fucking read the story, including you. And I was like, hey, man, the reason why people don't want to, I was like, the reason why nobody cares about this fucking book is because there's a 1 in 1,000. He was like, no, you're mistaken, man. You're thinking about the fucking Baltimore fucking Comic Con. I was like, no, my dude, there's a 1 in 1,000. There's 1 in 750. And there's 2. Count 2 fucking ash cans. There's a Baltimore retail summer, and then there's a 1 per store, and an unlockable.
It's too many.
So fuck that,
And the previous volume under another publisher. So yeah, it's not the first appearance.
They went all out, and I get it. Respect to freaking Gargoyles and the franchise, but shit, they just went too fucking hard on that, man.
Have you read through the ash can yet?
I'm not reading this fucking book, man. That's what the cartoon.
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to read it because like half the pages are empty. There's no word bubbles.
Disney Plus I can watch.
There's no word bubbles within the first like 3 pages. Like,
No.
or if they're
Look, man. My memories of Gargoyles is sitting up in my freaking one my footies with a fucking bowl of fucking tricks and milk, man, and fucking just sitting there in front of the fucking. Yeah, you don't remember Tricks?
Lucky Charms?
Ah, man, that was, Lucky Charms was for rich people,
for
man.
kids.
Nah, Tricks are fucking awesome. They changed the formula though. I was like, it don't taste the same. None of the cereal tastes the fucking same.
Everything.
Well, it's because they're for kids. They don't taste good for adults.
I remember this episode.
Nah,
Robo Goliath versus Goliath. I remember this. Then Goliath fucking.
that's a badass cover, by the way. What is this? A 1 in 50?
No, this is actually a metal.
Come on,
this one is
man.
a metal, right?
It's
It
Dynamite.
is
You're gonna have
retailer for
medals.
$50. Yeah, it retails for $50. If you guys are interested, let me know, and I will see what.
That's not
you
bad
would
for
love.
a metal.
Right.
metal
Let me
for
know,
50?
and I will see what the love price is.
Metal for
I would
Nakayama too.
Yeah, I am interested in a metal.
Harbin Carr says Lucas is the audiobook guy. You fucking right. I used to be that snob, man. I'm like, man, it's not fucking reading. Nah, my dude. Look, fucking just driving through fucking traffic, man. Fucking get through more fucking books. Reading shit.
Like I said, there's 3 seasons of this shit on Disney Plus I can watch.
Has anybody watched that Willow shit yet?
No,
It came out already?
That looked like the bearded Willow.
Is it the same little guy in there?
Yeah, but
I think
apparently they started
Aaron-
focus on some lesbian type relationship, so a lot of people are pissed.
I think Aaron in one of the Discord channels, he was asking about it. Like he watched the first couple of episodes. He's like, "Did anyone else watch this? Is it worth continuing on?" And then no one answered him. So, I have no idea.
So I'm gonna go watch Wednesday.
Oh,
I
that's
started it.
good.
I was never a fan of Addams Family, but my wife was a fan of Addams Family. She really liked the first episode. I thought the first episode was all right. It was cool, but I was never a fan of Addams Family. But I thought it was well done.
Yeah,
Tim Burton's
Yeah,
better be well done.
It's gonna appeal to that crowd that watched like Sabrina or Riverdale,
I dated
But
a
it-
girl who
like-
looked like Christina Ricci,
Yeah,
so
but all the little girls like it too. My daughter, she's 10, and all her friends are just like fanning out on.
I
it.
can't believe that.
So maybe I should.
I
check
can't believe that
out
was
when
Brie.
Riverdale would come back.
That's like the lady is from Game of Thrones, Brie of Tarth. I was like, damn, she look okay. She cleans up very nice.
So here's the question. That the Adams Family comic book #1, is that something that we should keep an eye on and possibly invest in?
probably not.
Because I guarantee you, through the next freaking Comic Cons, once the costumes come out, people will be cosplaying as Wednesday.
Yeah, but are you gonna get a Jenny Ortega signature on a Adams Family #1 comic?
Yeah, that's
No.
They'll try.
Adams Family
They'll
#1. You
absolutely
talking
fucking
to
try.
Dell?
The thing is, she's gonna be so busy within the next couple of years. She's not gonna have time to show up at any of the Comic Con.
Yeah, there's already jokes going around on the internet about memes of saying that this is going to happen and we should all just deal with it. And then it showed a picture of Pete Davidson and her.
he takes all the good ones, right? All Against All #1 is a whole bunch of freaking covers, and actually, let me make sure I'm not fucking this up.
Fuck it up.
Okay, yeah, this is the last one. All Against All #1. I'm gonna have to do some research on it because I thought this was coming out this week. Yeah, this one is supposed to be coming out this week. And the reason why I brought this up is because some of these covers include the cover E Spawn, they're already sold out. Here's ones that are coming out this week. That Art Brute #1 that I just don't really understand what's going on with this one, but yes, those are kind of sold out in the Diamond System.
Really? Hold on, go back.
Is that touching onto the subject of like how Leonardo da Vinci used to paint over his paintings, and so like it takes like an X-ray machine to see like what was underneath it, but a lot of times it was like just reused canvas.
Yep.
And then like he just started over on something else. Is it playing on that?
This is what
I have no.
This
is coming out
this
this
is FOC. Really?
Coming out this week. Coming out this week.
This is gonna.
No, we
this is
finished
gonna do well.
FOC already. This is this week.
This is gonna do well. This is gonna do very well.
Yep, already sold
Both
out
of
in
them.
Diamond System, so don't even think about asking your retailers to order some more new shit.
Art Burt, huh? Hold on a second.
Art Brutes. Yep.
Hold on.
Drunk Mel
Get
trying
the
to do
lockdown
spec
my
matrix
shit.
ordering without the
Yeah,
eBay.
Midtown will most likely have it. Midtown Comics
Which-
will have it, but by the time
Which
people
cover are
get
you going
to
for
it-
though, Mel? You go for
Both.
the Spawn cover or you go for the
Yeah,
Mona
Spawn,
Lisa?
yeah, these Spawn covers have been actually doing really well.
Shit, Mel's just going to call us
I'm-
connect at
I'm,
Midtown and wait in line.
I haven't been on that line. Whew.
Yeah, like you lose your spot.
Hey,
Nah, somebody
They
else,
even recognize
somebody else
you?
runs it. They're not anymore. I'm a different generation, man. It's a new generation. So, question: I see the Spawn cover.
Yep.
But the regular is so you telling me that's cover A? Because that cover A, it doesn't look the same.
The
That's
cover
cover C. That's cover C.
Yeah.
That's
Cover C.
That's cover C. Yep.
So I see a cover B, I see a cover A, I see a cover D, but no cover C in Midtown. Interesting.
Because they
Why is
probably
that?
either are delayed a week or sold out.
where the C is the 1 in 25 or whatever. They're trying to
Well,
If the cover C is
I clicked
the
the button.
Mona Lisa, they might have been delayed on their shipment.
Yeah, because I'm
You know,
showing the show
Midtown,
out of
you know,
stock.
it's-
And
if you don't see a cover on Midtown that is released everywhere else, it either means Midtown got a fucked up batch and they're like not putting it out, or it's delayed.
Right.
And then usually they'll
Interesting.
show up on there, like a Joe Jusko Black Panther 3, showing up weeks late
Interesting,
to the game, everybody. But I made it. I'm like fucking Internet Explorer.
So in the Diamond System right now, I'm looking at cover A, which is by Miraz and Lopez. That's fine. It's not sold out. Cover B, it's fine. Not sold out. It's that cover C and that cover D that are definitely sold out right now.
Interesting.
The synopsis sounds pretty good too. Like I just read it over it. So thank you, Edwin Aguilar.
DC Studios reportedly scrapped a Batman Beyond movie with Michael Keaton.
Yep.
Ooh.
Wow.
And then Gus is saying
That's something.
TFW has the Mona Lisa one.
I hate fucking TFW.
Man,
I mean, they'll only ship you your books 4 weeks after no one remembers what it was.
and not only that,
Yeah.
though,
They're gonna come more pregnant too.
It's fucking like 30 level security system to log in. I don't want to do all of that.
and then I fucking
We order
order
my
books for, and they just don't even ship them.
Yeah.
Oh, when they do ship the books, they put them in that skinny little envelope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
the little yeah.
Because on their website, they only guarantee a 7.5.
Jesus.
I thought it was a 6.0 at this point.
Yeah. Subjective.
True that.
Can you still read the book? Then it's it's not damaged.
That's what Penguin Random House says.
Yep.
That's fucked up.
All right. So next one that I have, once again, these are the ones that are coming out this week. Dark Web #1 by Baldian, that variant. This one is also sold out. So make your decision. You might want to think about picking this one up.
Well, the Summers boys need to stop sharing women.
No, they gotta share more women.
Hey, it ain't no fun if the homies can't have one. All right.
But this ain't a homie thing. This is your brother. You hook off the seconds
I
from
was
your
like,
baby mama.
why not taught me and my siblings to share our toys?
And we're not even going to touch on the weird shit that they did in the 90s with having X-Man and Madeline Pryor getting together.
You see, I was trying to forget
Hey,
that ever happened.
Jerry Springer had a huge influence on everything, including comics.
Including comics, apparently.
Deadpool #2. Here is a 1 in 25. I do like that Darbo variant.
I like them both.
And then there's
Peach.
Yeah, that Momoko, right? So there's
Damn, that's probably
no
the best Peach Momoko cover I've ever seen.
Wait, is that Momoko a incentive, Lucas?
No, it's open.
no, it's not. It's open order.
Oh wow!
Interesting.
Because issue
I
1
like
was a
them
good
both.
read too.
A Vicious Circle #1. There is a cover A by Bermejo. Written by Mattson Tomlin. This list says that Thacker is a trained assassin from the future who seeks revenge on the only other man with his affliction. Each life they take forces them to travel between vastly different past and future eras. Spanning from
okay.
22nd century Tokyo to New Orleans to the Cretaceous area. So tell me that this isn't built for either. It looks like it's either already a video game or it's set for a movie. You can't tell me that.
Bermeo art, so yeah, I mean it's par. Bermeo always crushes it. Like if you don't know him by now, fucking late in the game.
If you don't know him by now, you
A
will
Vicious Circle,
never,
huh?
never know.
I'm sorry, I can't turn it off, man.
Okay, go on.
Machine Girl Holiday Special by Red #5. The one on to the right is already sold out. So just putting that out. Sold out. Hell Witch of Lady Death, the cosplay variant.
Hell yeah.
Testify.
A little bit of hair pulling.
Little.
Right?
This is, that girl looks
That's to the imagination on that one.
Jesus Christ.
No orgasm.
Speaking of fucking.
Mark Millar's Nightclub #1.
I'm actually looking forward to reading that.
So once again, Mark Millar has an option with, is it Netflix? Yeah, Netflix.
Yep, it's Netflix.
Right. So that's why people have already sold out on this Spawn cover.
Looks okay.
Yes.
Sweetie. This is an homage to, I forget the name of the cover. You guys are smarter than
Chamber
I
of
am.
Chills.
Yes.
Yes, Chamber of Chills.
Oh, I thought this one was funny because they they labeled it as a rock and roll cover because the Misfits did the 7-inch "Die Die My Darling," and so which is a direct copy of the Chambers of Chills.
What is this book?
Sweetie Candy Vigilante number 3. This one's a 1 in 10. I would have
Dynamite Entertainment, everybody. Dynamite Entertainment. You'll be fine. Order it now, though.
Only 100 different covers to choose from.
But this is releasing this week, right?
Yes, it is. So no more. If you can find it, get it. If you like it, put it away. Yeah, I forget which one this one is, but this one is a Christmas cover. It's by Zenoscope.
Is that a Lee Reed Lee?
Really? Yes, it is.
Man,
Very good.
Can't turn it off, everybody.
This one's for
Here you go.
This one's for Ultra Transformers Shattered Glass 2 number 5, cover A by Griffith. It is not sold out. However, the stock is low for it in Diamond.
Right.
So
Soundwave is always instant selling. Even
So
though
this is good
selling.
Soundwave, though, because this is that reverse universe
Mhm.
where the heroic Decepticons and the evil Autobots. And that's the ghost of Starscream right there.
Is
But I haven't read
Starscream
Shattered
evil or
Glass
is
yet. What's up?
Is Starscream evil or is he good?
He's
In the Shattered Glass.
In the Shattered Glass universe, he's the heroic Decepticon.
Nice.
Right.
Sweet.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, that's what it's like the mirror universe for Star Trek, only with Transformers.
I can see them doing the whole a series of sequels like this.
Well, this is the last IDW Transformers book.
Interesting.
I believe this is the last one. I don't think there's anything else solicited after this or to be released after this. They finished G.I. Joe and they finished Transformers, and then they lose the license. So what I'm interested in seeing is who wants to partner up with Ultra for the Transformers #1 exclusive coming from whatever publisher may be picking up.
I'm in. I'm all in.
I'll
What
buy
publisher
one,
do you think is
but,
going to get transformed?
It's probably going to be Image.
Do you think Image?
They had it before, no?
Most likely. Well, the weird thing is that Boom right now has the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which is also a Hasbro property.
Mm.
So Boom is in the running for it, but I heard Skybound and Kirkman really wants it.
I thought they were going out chasing G.I. Joe.
Well, that's why they want Transformers too.
Right?
To
That
do
makes sense.
crossovers. I mean, why would you not do a crossover again? with both
Well,
those?
you know what? Again, I've said this before too. They really need to have G.I. Joe's tech based off of Cybertronian tech from the Discovery of Transformers. They do that. They can have Mask. They can have G.I. Joe. They can have ROM. They can have all of those other properties in that shared Hasbro universe that flopped because they tried putting Action Man. They fucking put Action Man on Cybertron. What the fuck? No.
They tried.
Visionaries and some other stuff. I mean, there's still a bunch of cool properties with Hasbro, but they're due for revamping. And my fee is $100K a year for the director of Transformers ideology.
Transformers
IDW,
Triple X.
come on,
Ultra.
Whatever
Transformers
publisher,
Triple X.
whatever publisher pulls it off. I mean, if they don't hire me as a consultant, they're just shooting themselves in the foot. So.
Come on, Transformers Triple X Ultra. We can make it happen. We can win AVN.
What is going on right now? What do we got?
Side
What do we
dish.
got next?
Starscream needs to get laid, man. You can make it happen, dude.
The ghost of Starscream is in my penis.
Robots fucking. What is what? What's
Hey.
wrong with you?
Hey, try to normalize that, okay? That's exactly what Vision and Scarlet Witch their relationship is to normalize women fucking androids. Okay?
Testify.
Jeez.
Because they're sick of our shit. Let's just be honest.
And isn't Starscream like fucking 15 feet tall? Like, who is he fucking?
No, he's floating.
Everybody.
What, are you, what the
Oh,
fuck
well-
is going
Transform
on?
into like
Well, no,
a
Transformers are the size. You have to understand something. Transformers can do something called mass displacement, where
Yeah.
they can alter their size. It's how Megatron can turn into a little tiny gun being held by humans and then transform into that gigantic fucking robot.
Yeah. So they
This
can
is-
have all the Transformers.
So they could be a
all the fucking
they could be a
organs.
70-foot fucking robot and transform into a 7-inch dildo.
Testify.
There you go, Adam.
But this is
This is all,
nigga,
this is the reason why
Look, see?
I love hanging out with you guys. I can come up with materials
This is-
like that.
this is crazy. This is crazy. All right, what we got next? We losing it.
Crypt of Shadows, second
Again?
print.
I'm about to say did this shit come out already?
Yeah, didn't it?
But you get a second print version, and again and again.
Oh, this
It's
is
the same cover though, right?
Looks
Yeah.
like it.
Yes, it is.
I think there's more stars on it. This one, right?
No, wasn't one like I thought one was black and white or something, and then this came out already.
Yes, it did. Dark Rider
crazy.
number 3, that Spawn cover.
Hmm.
Sold out. Sold out.
Spawn cover's doing well, I see.
It is.
Everybody loves Spawn.
And the
Facsimile?
yes, sir. The all new Spider-Man issue number 1 facsimile.
It's kind of soon, don't you think?
What do you mean? They're just gonna print it 15 more times. This will be fine.
Well,
When
I
did this
mean,
come out? 10 years?
Yeah,
Don't
at
they-
least.
don't they do something to like differentiate that this is the facsimile? Like, I don't know what the original Marvel box color was, or was it like that red?
Well, it's gonna have the new modern barcode logo on it somewhere. So
Probably somewhere on the front too, right?
What,
To
which
Probably.
book is this a facsimile of?
Spider-Man number 1,
The
Ultimate
McFarlane?
Comics, Ultimate Comics, all new Spider-Man number 1.
So the first ongoing Miles.
Yeah, the
series?
Bendis Pacelli.
All right.
Most people can't get this in high grade, so they go for the facsimile.
Yeah,
Betters their chances.
because number 1 was polybagged and it looked like shit. Number 2 was polybagged too. I think and it looked like shit. Most of them.
Well, gents, that is the last slide that I got.
Good. I need sleep. I'm not gonna front.
Fucking Transformer dildos with fucking blind Adam over there. Fucking collaborating. You got to collaborate on fuck formers.
Yeah, right.
I will
I mean,
say
if it's a paycheck, I'm kind of down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not above certain things for money, but I am above certain things for money. If you know what I mean?
I will say that always remember that. So this week, also the Grimm trade paperback is coming out. So usually, if people go through it and they're interested, that's when they actually start going back and buying those first issues. So just keep an eye out on the numbers for that.
No, you said that Soul
I gotta
Plumbers.
tell you.
You said the
Yeah,
1 in
so-
25 one is
It's
like
still like
$100.
$100 book. It was word.
The 1 in 25 is for Grimm 1.
No. You said the Soul Plumber. I think I got that.
Oh,
Soul Plumber, that shit was like $100 at one
It
point.
was.
Well, 75 to 100, some shit like that. I don't know about now. Probably like 25 now, but
Right.
Even then, no, that book was. I remember when it came out. The shop I was at, he was like, "Man, this is a pretty good book, man." He's like, "I didn't get a bunch of them." He's all, but and sure enough, man, that shit was.
let me see.
I know I got one of them. I think there might have been 2. Like a 1 in 10 and a 1 in 25 or something.
Let me see. 1 in 25. Let's see. That's $50 book now.
Half price.
Yeah.
That's clever
All right.
price, man.
Still twice ratio though. Damn it. I'm out.
I mean, A 9.6 sold for $26. Good
No.
Lord.
So, wait. I know what the fail of the year was. Black Panther number 4, 1/25. Stephanie Hans.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a second appearance, right? Second appearance.
No, doesn't even
It wasn't even in the book.
Wasn't even in the book.
Wasn't even-
Motherfuckers pre-hyping, pre-selling,
You
price
didn't even-
fixing, doing all sorts
Yeah.
of shady shit to make that book look like it was doing good. And then when it hit,
You didn't show up one bit in that book.
I said that I would buy it $20, and I'm a man of my word. So is that book $20 yet?
Yeah, we gotta.
If that book is $20, I have to buy it online with you guys
Ooh.
live right now.
Let's
I'd have
see.
no choice.
Let's check it out. I'll check it out on eBay right now. Let's see.
It's gotta be a
Lucas,
nominee
we-
candidate for 20 though. I'm
Oh, we
buying
ever
those.
start this new channel? We got to work on this new channel. We got a lot of shit.
I mean,
work.
channel's up. Did you transfer over the people yet?
No, I'm fucking up. That's my fault.
And while I got you all on here, let's just say this.
Ooh,
This is
I
probably
think
my
I
last
found
podcast
it.
in 2022. Just because I'm gonna be out of pocket.
Here you go. Here you go, Ultra. I'll put it in the private chat. $20
Oh
free
no, is it
shipping.
$20?
$20 free shipping.
Oh,
Condition it says good, but I don't. I mean,
Oh,
there's
well, we all
pictures,
know how
so
good-
I haven't looked that close. Yeah.
Let me take a look. See here. Because don't get me
Like, you
wrong,
see a
it's
spec-
a good Shuri cover. Like it's
Yeah,
a
it's a
good
good
Shuri
Hans cover.
It's Stephanie Hans. And it's $20.
Oh, it looks like it has a
No,
couple
oh,
spots.
No, I can see that back cover in the lower corner.
Oh yeah, so not a 9.8.
Absolutely not. That shit's
I-
lay fucked.
Yeah.
But cool. We're getting warmer.
There's one that's on the auction too. I watched that one.
No, I got other stuff I got to bid on. I'm over here. Look, I'm building BMX bikes and doing outlandish shit and trying to not get into too much trouble. That's just basically what I'm doing.
That's the thing. Too many hobbies are expensive. Like I only have ones. Like sneakers. I can't have sneakers and comics. So I can't do that,
Who
bro.
says I've been buying comics?
That's what I'm saying. Have you?
There really hasn't been a whole lot of good stuff out there.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying.
So here, all right. Since we're on the subject of it, I'll show you guys a couple of books that I have bought, and you're gonna be like, "Damn, why the fuck you buying that?"
Because you like them.
You're gonna be like, "Why?" Let me pull them. Because I've been buying back issues for like random fucking reasons, right? There it is. Okay. So, X-Men #1, newsstand.
Nice.
All right.
That's been selling well on whatnot.
This is a really, 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 really nice copy. You guys hear that bullshit rumor about Michelle Pfeiffer being Voyager?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, Avengers 675 third print. Pepe Larraz. Just because it's a Jim Lee cover, it's kind of slept on a lot, and it's Wolverine story, Wolverine 25.
Hold on, put you on the big screen.
Oh no! Don't do that!
No, sorry.
I don't want the big screen right now. Also got 36 because I like Mark Silvestri, and that one's the one Wolverine holding a huge gun.
Okay.
Why does he even need a gun?
Issue 42, where we find out he
Phalanx.
is not Sabretooth's son.
Brother? Oh, son.
No, remember? Chris Claremont wanted Sabretooth to be his daddy.
Supposed to be his dad?
Yeah, Chris Claremont had set up all the groundwork and the storyline to make Sabretooth Wolverine's dad. And then after they got rid of Chris Claremont from that story, the writer made that shit happen. Because it was like Wolverine 10 was real big because of that. X-Men 211 was real big because of that rumor.
Yeah,
Like
and
all of the
then
Sabretooth versus
213,
Wolverine shit.
like, blew up.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what put me through high school. That 1 year.
Really?
Yep.
But yeah, there's no. I haven't really been like blown away by like a new book or a new variant lately. It's been a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but there's still plenty of old books that are just like out there available on the walls, and it's kind of a little bit refreshing for me because look, yeah, I've taken some other hobbies too that have brought me back into them. And right now, Facebook's really pushing me to like get back into music too. To like, we know you have a guitar. Here,
Yeah.
let me send you all these fucking guitar ads. And I'm like, man, no. I'm gonna pick that up too. Yeah, see, you know,
I've been trying to squeeze in time to do different music things, and it's just
What are you talking
yeah,
about?
you know,
I'm playing a show next weekend. I'm really stoked.
see,
wow.
So
you have to broadcast live.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know how I would do that though.
Through your phone. Just
I guess like Facebook Live or something like that.
no, put it through your
Instagram Live.
put it through your phone. Put it through your phone through StreamYard. We'll post it out here. Come Crusaders.
Oh,
Yeah.
it would be
content.
Saturday night, the 17th, I think. Is that Saturday or is that Friday night?
Yeah, 17th is a Saturday.
Yeah, it's my
Okay.
birthday. Oh, that's why I
Nice.
won't be
Happy
around.
birthday.
Next
birthday,
weekend
huh?
will be my birthday, and then the weekend after that's Christmas, and then the weekend after that is New Year's. So this
Older
really is
brother.
going to be probably my last podcast appearance of the year. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my Drunken Chat family, thank all of
Yes,
the
sir.
people who watch, and I was going to do like an update on my channel. I just haven't had fucking time. And when I said I'm exhausted, I'm not fucking joking. I am so tired right now. I'm so delirious. I wanted to do nothing but sleep when I got home, but
But he got on with us, and we appreciate
yeah,
it. Sir.
you know,
Sir.
Yes.
miss the
It's because
family.
it's the early Drunken Chat show. You know, this is the first round.
Yeah, because normally we would have started like an hour ago, and I probably would have passed out. I
Yeah,
almost made
definitely
it a
would have
couple
started out
times,
there.
but This is
Yeah,
this is
that-
kindergarten schedule, man. It's got me. It's got me.
I like this new time. Well, I'm gonna play 2K. I have time to play 2K now. I'm gonna go play 2K.
FIFA
If
2K.
there's not anything else. Yeah,
I'm
I'm
about
about
to
to
go
2K.
I'm about to go to
Yeah,
Crumble
I
and
have
get
a documentary I'm gonna watch.
I'm about to go to Crumble and get some cookies right now. They close at midnight.
Do they? Shit.
Hey, but- so
I haven't been back since I
getting
did that
high
review.
food.
You haven't? Man, I went last week. They had this lemon cookie. It was like a big ass fucking Scout cookie. I'm so mad. I didn't know about it earlier in the week. I only got it one day. I actually went back for second.
Excuse me, guys. I just wanted to give everyone a quick health update. I went to the doctor on Tuesday, and the white blood cell count is stable. So
Yes, sir.
I still don't need any treatment, and my next blood test is in March. So
Kick its ass.
Nice.
Yep.
There you go.
Congratulations, brother.
for the kind words.
That's
for-
good.
and I thank you guys for helping me get through what was a very rough 2022. I mean,
Yeah.
I love you guys, man.
Yeah, 22 sucked. But you know what? We've been conditioned for the last 3 years to have the years suck a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true that.
I like that. Like that 2020.
Yeah, but you got to start looking at it and say thank you for the shit that you do get because
Yeah. Trust me. I've been counting my
Oh,
blessings all week.
those
I'm
wins.
thankful for the breath that I'm still able to take.
I'll take these little small wins.
Word.
I
Okay.
mean, losing,
Any
I'm
win I
good.
can get.
But don't
Yeah.
kill any more unicorns in this lifetime, everybody. I'm a perfect example of that one.
If you guys are looking for an alternative to Crumble, there's another joint out there. It's new. It's called The Last Crumb, and they only sell it every once in a while. They've got a new menu out. It's 12 of the big fives favorite, including 3 of each of Nutella Heist, Nutella S'mores, new What's Up Doc Carrot Cake, and new Donkey Kong Better Than Sex Cookie. So once again, that is called the Last Crumb cookie. You can go to lastcrumb.com and order, and they deliver everywhere and anywhere except maybe like Hawaii and Guam, probably.
Yeah, Crumble sounds like a dating app.
Crumble sounds like a.
We got an app.
Hartman cards on fire in the chat tonight.
Son, this shit is $150 for a dozen of cookies.
What the fuck?
Good though.
Get the fuck out.
How
I
much?
don't know.
My wife will bake them for you for that money.
Wait.
Give
Did you say
$15,000.
$150 for cookies for a dozen?
For a dozen of cookies. Is Last Crumb cookies worth it? $150 for
Man,
for
there
a
better be
dozen.
fucking weed in that shit.
There be some like high class.
I mean,
They're
nothing's
big-
gonna
they're
do the
big enough
Matrix
that you-
move and make me orgasm from eating it. I'm saying.
There be some Molly in that shit.
So it would be
Big enough
something
that you
there.
can slice
Fucking
up in there.
fuck that.
Gotta be
All right, I'm
the
Ghostface.
of the pie.
All
of
right.
Matrix Reloaded.
But once again, thank you everybody for joining us once again at a late, early morning on Saturday. Once again, if you need anything from any of these guys, definitely hit us up on Instagram. Once again, also I need your best of the year, worst of the year, and I forget what the fucking other thing was. But
Under
The most fuckable of the year.
Or some other.
oh, hey, if you want to do most fuckable covers of the year as well, we can do something like that too. But,
You'll have that
Adam
list by
perked up on that one.
Sunday.
fucking dynamite covers excluded. Dynamite and
Okay, wait, that list will be too long.
Real quick, tomorrow my first IG live claim sale is at 8:30. I got some shit. The fucking preview is on Instagram.
Next stop is YouTube.
Yeah, next stop is YouTube. For real. Next stop is YouTube. Take it over.
Oh, also, Lucas, I sent you the link for Indie Spotlights.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Please.
So
let's
I
talk
put the
about that
link.
right quick.
I sent that. Yeah, I sent that to you on Instagram. An image and a link for his show.
Yeah, but before we leave, I want to give just my man Indie Spotlight having a huge sale. You know what I'm saying? I want all you guys to go through. Yo, he got that Hulk 180. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he's starting up a whole
Wolverine.
180 pre-code horror stuff, like all kinds, like graded books.
Like this is going to be the best sale or whatnot tomorrow. Hands fucking down.
Yeah, I mean, like
What
he's
time
gonna
is
bring
this
books
show?
at. I think it's 2 p.m. Eastern.
All right.
I don't know why he's going on it too, but
It's probably the only free time he has because, like, even when he first started, that's when he was going on, and I would always miss it because I was sleeping from being on Drunken Chat.
64 bookmarks. That's what's up. Oh shit. Oh goddamn.
Just a
A
friend.
lot of these pre-bits are crazy.
Well, he had everything starting at $1, so
Yeah. That's the
I
way
mean,
to
he
do it.
learned from the best, right?
All right, so I'm trying to tell you, man. Nobody won't listen to me.
I've been listening to you. I just need to find someone to be my eyes. So, because Whatnot's accessibility sucks.
right.
Yes, and then I'll type his name in. It's in the
Underscore.
yeah. Hold on, make sure. This is his name. Spot Lights. This is his Whatnot name. Go Adam, check him out, yo. It's he got some crazy. That pre-code horror shit is
I
crazy.
already have it bookmarked.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
he
saw
got
him
some
talking
cool shit,
about it
but-
on IG, so I bookmarked it. So I'm set.
Thank you. Give my man a helping hand, bro. I love y'all for that. We like to help
right.
people out over here.
It's nap time, Hartman. That's what it is. That's why everyone's heads down.
He doesn't. Hartman never sleeps. He never sleeps.
I was just looking at my
Text me
phone,
at
but I
4 in the
should have been
morning.
praying.
Lucas, I need access for that Google Drive so I can see those manga titles too. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Just remind me when I'm freaking sober, and I'll send you all that shit.
Yep.
All right, so early again next week, fellas.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I'm feeling this.
And we out of here. Yeah, me too.
For each man in his time,
as you guys know, it is